Fist flying, no bounds. Podcast kings, we pound for pound. UFC thrills, stills nights get loud. Big EQB, that's how we get down.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the GRP Watch Party Podcast Edition. Solo watch party, I should say. I know I talked about having other people here and whatnot, but it didn't work out, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. I actually almost didn't do this at all because I'm tired as shit. But I'm here. I'm watching the fights anyway, and I figured, why the fuck not, right? Because yeah, this is fun, and I don't, usually the watch parties are, everyone in here, we're all doing our thing. I don't get to kind of work the watch party like I do when it's solo, just me. So yeah, I'll take advantage of these opportunities when I get the chance, I guess. And it's the last pay-per-view of the year and the last pay-per-view ever, hopefully. So I mean, we had to do it, right? We had to get in here and we had to go through and watch the last pay-per-view together. So why the fuck not, right? So here we are, back in this bitch and ready to get things done. The prelims have been pretty fucking good, honestly. And that scares me for the main event because the main card, because you know how that goes. It never fails. You get the really good fights throughout the prelims, and then the main card gets here and it's garbage. Let's hope that that's not what tonight is about, but you never know. That's just what happens sometimes. So yeah, if you're here to watch the fights on your screen that you're watching me on, that's not going to happen. And I'm sorry for that. I wish I could play them for you, but I can't. So if you're here for that, it's not going to happen. Hopefully you stick around anyway, just to check it out and see what I'm about and what the show's about. But if not, I understand. Don't throw any hate my way. It's not my fault. YouTube won't let me show it. And if they did let me show it, I would, but they don't. So that's how that goes. So don't get mad at me. Either which way, we're here to live react to all the fights on the main card for UFC 323, the last pay-per-view of the year, the last pay-per-view ever. I'm going to keep saying that because I'm happy that I do not have to continue to spend $80 on these fucking events, especially when they're bad, because it makes you feel real bad when you spend that much money to watch a shitty-ass card. So, and a lot of times you could tell ahead of time that, it might be a shitty card, but I watch all of them. So yeah, it's a lot of money. My wife's probably pretty happy that I'm not doing that anymore. So we had to get this last one in because I watch them regardless, whether I am at home or not. I buy them and watch them, whether I'm watching them from my phone from wherever I'm at, or I come back and watch them the next day. So that's how it goes, and that's what I do. So, I pay the money no matter what. I hate the streaming sites. Not only do I not want to chance that, which it's not much of a chance when it's just whatever, but it sucks. You have to jump around. There's a bunch of bullshit. So yeah, anybody that's like, oh, you're stupid, you can watch it on a stream. It's like, yeah, I could, but then I have to continuously be refreshing or some bullshit or watching it off somebody else's TV. It's annoying, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, let's get through and recap a little bit real quick on what happened with these prelim fights, because we have some time because of we have a little bit of time because they never start the fights right away. It's about to be 8 o'clock and the stream hasn't even started. So yeah, starting off with the first fight of the night, Myron Santos versus Mohamed Naimov, and we had a good ending to that first fight. The first round had some good action, and Santos was doing well against Naimov. And then the second round, Naimov came back a little bit, evened it out a bit, but I still think Santos was winning both rounds. And then Santos came out 21 seconds into the third round, and he got a good KO to win that in the third round, 21 seconds in. What's up, Johnny? Welcome in. Yeah, Macy Barber looking damn good, not only visually, but looking good in her fight. So I don't know if you saw those weigh-ins, but damn. We know that she got some upgrades recently, but that wasn't even the best thing looking on her. So but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway, she looked damn good in her fight. It was a good fight all the way around. And oh, I was like, what is that sound? The stream is finally starting. So there we go. Oh shit, I forgot to move this stuff around. I will do that in a minute. Anyway, so yeah, Myron Santos gets the KO against Muhammad Naimov in the 3rd round. Next up, we had another finish, that makes 2 in a row. Mansour Abdul Malik gets the win against Antonio Tricoli with a nasty standing guillotine choke. That was fun to watch. 1 minute and 9 seconds in, so that was a quick one. 3 finishes in a row. We get the best fight of the night so far, I think, was Iwo Baranowski versus, oh fuck, there goes that stupid bot thing again, versus Ibo Aslan. Holy shit, was that a crazy fucking fight. Just 1 minute and 29 seconds of fucking fury. They went crazy. They went off. They dropped each other. But Iwo Baranowski winds up coming up with the KO. Right hook, finished him on the ground, and got the win in the light heavyweight division. So that was a banger. If you didn't get to see that one, make sure you fucking go back and watch that fight. It was insane. Then we follow it up with a 4th finish in a row and another banger of a fight. Jalen Turner making his return after retiring earlier this year. Makes his return against Edson Barboza. You know, kind of grizzled vet. He's been around for a while. You know, not the best record in the world, but he's still dangerous with those kicks. But he's, you know, getting up there in age and stuff. And he showed it in this one. Jalen Turner coming in hot, back out of retirement. Gets the KO in the fucking 1st round, 2 minutes and 24 seconds in. Jalen Turner, he got a nasty elbow that gashed the shit out of Edson Barboza's head. Edson Barboza's head was squirting blood everywhere, which was crazy. And then Jalen Turner just KOs him with punches on the feet, and it was a fun one. So 2 minutes and 24 seconds in, 4 finishes in a row to start off the prelims. 1, 2, 3 out of the 4 were in the 1st round. And then we get to Bruno Ferreira versus Marvin Vettori. You know, compared to the rest of the fights that we just saw 4 in a row, not as exciting, but it wasn't a horrible fight. Bruno Ferreira comes out of that one with the unanimous decision win. Then we get back to the finishes, at least for one fight, and we had Faraz Zaim versus Nazim Sadikov. And I like both these guys. I remember Ziam getting that crazy knee knockout over who was it? What was his name? God damn it. Red-headed dude. Matt Frivola. Is he redhead? Is he red? Anyway, Matt Frivola. That was a crazy one. He comes out and gets a win against Nazim Sadikov with the elbows and follow-up punches in the 2nd round. He had a second left in that 2nd round and gets the finish. So that was a good fight as well. Macy Barber, as Johnny said, looking damn good in that cage. Her nickname is the Future, and she might be the future champ because she got a big win against Karine Silva. Silva's a dog, though, man. She was doing some work in there, but she was fighting a little dirty, getting those nasty up kicks that are illegal with the downed opponent. And she actually, I don't know how they didn't take a point, but she actually got stopped, and she wobbled Macy a little bit. Macy might have been acting a little bit, you know, maybe playing it up a bit, but she definitely got chin checked with that up kick, and that shit's illegal when you're on the ground. She was on both knees. I won't make any jokes about that one, but good big win for Macy Barber, taking it back to the decisions. And then we get Chris Duncan versus Terrence McKinney, back to the Fast and the Furious fights. 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the 1st round, they both dropped each other. It was insane. Fuck you, bots. God damn it. Shit. Of course, I get botted quickly. Sorry, let me get rid of these before I go nuts. And yeah, that's annoying. Stop it. Let me report that real quick. Unwanted commercial content or spam. Get the fuck out of here. Hide that user. Yes. Okay, cool. There we go. Back to it. Anyway, Chris Duncan fights through getting dropped. It was crazy. I was just telling one of my buddies here that Terrence McKinney versus is like Fast and Furious in that cage. First round, whether he gets finished or he finishes somebody, that fight's going to be over in the first round. Almost always happens. It happened here. I thought he was going to get the win. He gets dropped. Isn't able to come back. Chris Duncan has enough, enough in his head to be able to lock in a submission, anaconda choke. First round, 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Crazy ass fight there too. And we keep going with the finishes with the last fight that just happened. Manuel Torres versus Grant Dawson. Manuel Torres gets a nasty uppercut that lands on Grant Dawson's chin. Drops Dawson, finishes him on the ground. 2 minutes and 25 seconds into the first round. What up, Shawnee? How you doing? Welcome in. I am solo dolo here today, but it's all good. So yeah, there's your recap of the prelim fights. Pretty damn good. We only had 2 decisions, and those fights weren't bad. The Macy Barber fight was good. The Bruno Fajeda Marvin Vettori fight, not bad. So, not too bad of a card so far. Now we're moving into the main card, starting with Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov. Let's hope that these big boys in the light heavyweight division come out swinging, and we continue with these finishes. Then we have Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbott. Henry Cejudo fucking looked horrible in the weigh-ins. Yeah, he looked bad. So that one's tough. Peyton might be able to come out and get the win, but Cejudo's wrestling is top-notch. He hasn't used it much in his past few fights, and he's on a horrible losing streak. And this is his retirement fight. So, wait, is he the one on the losing? No. Yeah, he is on a 3-fight losing streak. And yeah, he's going back into retirement. So do you think the UFC will care about making great number events? That's questionable, man. I mean, I gotta say, the first 2 events that they announced so far, not bad at all. It's on par with what we've been getting. They're not going crazy yet, but I think that the White House fight is going to be nuts, of course. But either way, I don't know that. I think they're still going to have to prove themselves with the amount of money that Paramount Plus paid. But with the fact that they don't have to worry about people bitching about the event and the price of it anymore, they might get a little laxed on it. You never know. So, great presentation. The mic matches the red borders. My guy getting fancy here. Yeah, the red and black is kind of signature for my logo and stuff. So I keep it like that. And I got this mic on a good ass deal. I hadn't seen this mic. I saw it. I was like, I love that mic. I like these pod mics, man. They're so fucking good to use. They sound good. Thanks, man. Yeah, you like that hat? Nice custom hat. Thanks, Shawnee. I appreciate that. My daughter got it for me for my birthday, and I got to design it. So it's pretty sick. I love it. It's great. But yeah, I had to change stuff up, freshen up the presentation and all that. So I've been doing that. And yeah, the red and black is signature with the gray too. The gray's in there. I like the red, black, gray, white. Those are the colors. And that's actually coincidentally the colors on the poster for this event as well. So good way to end out the year. But I appreciate all that, Shawnee. So yeah, anybody that's here right now, please make sure that you like the video at least. Even if you don't stick around, just give me that like, man. Hey, I pulled you in here. If you're in here just to take a look, see what's going on, hit that like button for me. It's not going to hurt you at all. But it's going to help my channel a little bit, and I'd appreciate that. I'm, up and coming. Just I've been around for a little bit, but it's hard to grow out here in these streets. So your daughter's W, she did the birthday cake streams. Oh yeah, that's my older daughter that bakes and does the bread and all that, and always hooks us up with the food. My younger daughter's the one, she's actually a streamer and gamer herself. She likes to get on Twitch and stream too. Tenet Trend, if anybody's interested. She's about to get started on jumping back on her streams. But yeah, she's the one that hooked me up with this hat. So I got 2 great daughters that I love with everything, and they fucking hook me up all the time with good shit because they got good taste. So I appreciate them for that. My wife as well. She knows, they all know what I like, and they do me right when they get me the gifts. So, but yeah, and they support the hell out of me with everything I do. So I appreciate them. So shout out to my daughters and my wife. I love you guys. My wife is very sick right now. She got what everyone else has been getting lately, which I had a week ago, and unfortunately she's down and out right now, sitting on the couch. But hey, Shawnee, there is a dono. Go look in the thanks, Tommy. I appreciate you. Go look in the description, Shawnee. I do have a donation link down there for you now. You were the one asking, and I did do it. It's been there for a little bit, but I don't really promote it. I'm not really here to make money, but you asked for it a bunch of times. So if you go down to the bottom of the description, it says donations. There's a link there, and you can follow that link and hook me up with whatever you feel like, if that's what you want to do. So I appreciate you, Shawnee. Whether you do it or not, you're in here all the time supporting me as well. So thank you. It's really all I need. I know you don't, and I know you hate it. I mean, I'm not going to turn it away. It's just, you know, I'm not one to be asking. I ask for the subs and the likes and all that, you know, just keep that going. But if you want to donate something, the link is there. I put it there so that way if you asked, I wasn't going to throw it out there, but if you ask, it's there. You can donate if you'd like. It'll all go towards my stream. I'll just buy extra shit for my stream, make things better. Use it towards a subscription to something that I'll use for the stream or whatever. So if anybody wants to donate to that, I'll take it. I'm not gonna beg for it though, because it's fine. I'm blessed with the things that I have. So thank you, Tommy. Appreciate you. Go check out if you guys like Star Trek. Tommy is on a roll, growing that channel like crazy. We used to podcast together. He showed me a lot of stuff. I owe a lot of what I know how to do now to him, and I appreciate that. Him and the boys that I podcasted with back in the day, I would have never had this going if it wasn't for them pushing me for it. So I appreciate you, Tommy, and I love seeing the fact that you are it's Star Trek. So if you like Trek, if you're a Trekkie, go check it out. They have a lot of good content on there. Their channel's blowing up, and they have a good podcast too. So yeah, go check it out. But it's technically Trek, by the way. So you can go check that out, follow them, subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're just getting ready to go here. I got a shout out to my sponsors as well, or my sponsor. And after I do that, I will fix my pop-up because it's in the wrong spot. But shout out to Noctane Smelling Salt for hooking me up with a sponsorship. You know, I shout them out. They hook me up with the product, and I love the product. So, oh man, my what happened here? Let me get to this. I have to fix a couple things here because I haven't gone back and checked everything. So, I still need to settle in on a couple things here with the stream. But oh, here goes the bots again. I thought I fixed this, man. I didn't get a lot of bots last time, and it was nice. And now, at least I can focus on them, I guess, because I'm just here in front doing this. But, stupid bots. There we go. Anyway, back to my sponsor, Noctane Smelling Salts. I need this right now. I help move my mom. She moved to a different spot, and, yeah, she's not, you know, she's older. She's not able to move all of her stuff on her own. So obviously we're going to give her help. And that's what we did today. Shout out to my pops and my brother-in-law and my sister. We all got it done today. It was rough. But we, you know, got to hang out and, you know, all get together and put in some work, and we got it done. So yeah, I need this today. Noctane Smelling Salts. The red cap is the most potent, so let's get this going so we can start watching these fights because they're about to walk out. Here we go. Holy shit, this is going to hurt. Oh, there it is. Oh. Whew. Yeah. It's the most potent bottle, the red cap. There's a black cap, which is a mid-strength, and a less potent one. It's the white cap. go hit that QR code, go to their website. There's a link in the description below as well, and you can go check out what they have to offer. It's a great website, and it's informative, and their product is affordable, so go check it out. It's a great product too. So if you like smelling salts or you want to try them out, it's a good way to start. Thank you, Noctane. Appreciate you. Let's turn that fan back on because I'm in Arizona, and even though it's cold outside, it's a little warm inside. So here we go. We got Bogdan Guskov getting into the cage. Let me see. What do I want to do with these? I'm sitting right in front of everything like I normally am for the podcast, so I get to actually move my screens around, get things going like I want to. So let me get that all situated here. And I feel like this should be a good fight to start off the night in the main card. We've had a lot of great fights in the prelims, so let's hope that that carries over. Let me see. How do I want to situate? Let me move my social media stuff. Where is that? There it is. I'm going to move that a little bit up so that stays there. Go follow my social media as well. You can see it running right under this, you know, my picture or my video right there. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and you can listen to the audio version of my podcast on Spotify as well. The video's there too, but I prefer you come to YouTube, give me those views. But you can, if you can't have YouTube on the whole time, you can throw it on Spotify and the video will be there as well. I upload both, so go check that out and follow me there. But let me get this chat pop-up moved as well. And I guess let me highlight that one. Okay, so there we go. Tommy gets the highlighted one since he was the last official or legitimate. Oh, no, it was Johnny. There we go. Sorry, Johnny. Didn't mean to snub you like that. I just didn't realize with these stupid bots. Get the chat going, guys. Just say hi in there so we can get these stupid bot ones off the screen. Because I can't get them off the screen until the chat goes running a little bit again. But yeah, if you're here watching, make sure you hit that like button like I said. And you still on Canon R100. Picture looks extra crispy with color pop. Yeah, man, I changed up my lighting a little bit. And I changed the angle. So I have the lighting a little bit different. And yeah, I feel like it looks better. It really does. And I think the lighting is what did it. So I'm glad it comes across that way to you too, because I noticed it in my picture, but I just don't know if it's coming. You know how it goes. You don't know if it's coming across YouTube that way. So and all my screens have different resolutions, I guess, because my computer screen looks different than this screen, looks different than that screen. You know how it goes. But yeah, so I appreciate that, Tommy. Thank you for noticing and letting me know, because that helps me know that I'm doing things right. I think the extra lighting and stuff that I put, you know, I changed this light to a different tone than that one, and then I have a little key light down there as well. So I think it helps. I think it helps, and I think that makes the hat looks good, man. The hat looks fucking sick. This font I got, it was just a font that I got off of Canva, and I love the font. It came out great on the hat, so, and it pops too. So, hey, what's up, Wayankiao? That's a hard name to say, but thanks, Johnny, for jumping in and posting in there too. But hello to Wayankiao. Appreciate you for jumping in. Here's your first fight matchup. We got Jan Blachowicz on a 2-fight losing streak, Bogdan Guskov on a 4-fight win streak. So it's a crazy matchup there. But yeah, 42 for Jan Blachowicz, 33 for Bogdan Guskov. And yeah, everything else is pretty even. So we'll see how this matchup goes. I also got my phone on Twitch right now. I'm watching the Streamer Awards. I don't know if you guys get down with any kind of streaming stuff on Twitch. You know, they stream games and stuff like that, but the IRL streaming is going nuts right now. If you've heard of Kai Cenat, he's big time, but there's a bunch of other streamers on there that I like a lot. I've been watching a lot of IRL streaming, just kind of learning things from what they do, and it's interesting to me just because you get to see a lot of behind the scenes when they're IRL streaming and stuff. But yeah, you learn a lot just by watching them. They have technical issues all the time too, which makes me feel a little better because It's just a technical problem in general. Nothing's perfect. So it's a little bit, it helps a little bit just to know that I'm not, just because I'm a small channel doesn't mean that, you know, I'm not doing things right. Other big channels, the streamer awards themselves are having technical issues and problems. So the kind of shit happens. So don't get down on people for having audio issues or video issues or anything like that, because man, it's tough out here. I know you're probably like, yeah, whatever, but you know, doing a production like this is tough when you do it by yourself, especially. And I do all of it on my own. So that's why I appreciate you guys for being here, joining in, and supporting me, because I do it all on my own. I have a full-time job that's very demanding as well, and I like to make sure I spend time with my family. So juggling all this, it's tough, but it's fun, and I love doing it. Good evening from Washington State. Shout out to your channel. Really appreciate your content. Thanks for the watch along. Oh shit, 78 Northwest. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for you know, jumping in and giving me that support. That means a lot, and I appreciate it very much. So make sure you hit that like button if you don't mind, and if you're not subscribed, please do that as well. I appreciate you. Otherwise, thank you for being here. Three title fights would you put on your ideal White House card? Ooh, oh, I missed your other one about the BMF titles, huh? The stupid bots got in the way. Here we go, start of the first round. Let me put some thought into that, Johnny. I'll get back to you in just a second on that one. How many more BMF title fights do you want to see in the future? Do I want to see? I think there's a few more good ones. I can't think off the top of my head at the moment. Guskov and Blachowicz are just kind of feeling each other out at the moment, exchanging some leg kicks. Guskov threw a nice right hand right now, just grazed Blachowicz a little bit. But title BMF fights, I mean, there's a few that are interesting in there. Just have to give it a little thought, because, you know, it's tough to go off the top of my head while I'm watching the fights as well. 3 title fights would you put on your ideal White House card? That one fuck, man. I'm running on fumes over here, so it's hard for me to come off the top of my head with that one. Let me think about it for a minute while we watch some of this fight. Not a whole lot going on just yet, though. Blachowicz just landed a nice straight left. Guskov followed up with a straight left of his own. Guskov showed up to the press conference looking like Hitman, because he's got that bald ass head and he's white as shit, but he had the suit on, the glasses and everything. He actually looked pretty good. As far as the cosplay side of it, it was a good one. Creative for sure. He doesn't seem like he has the most outgoing personality, but so that was a little different coming out of him, but he pulled it off. It was nice. Not a whole lot of action going on just yet, but oh, I need a sip of my drink here. I've been waiting for this drink. Oh damn, the pop-up ran into the see, there's these little things that I keep finding with this new little layout that I need to really get the hang of and figure out how I want it to work. So it's a work in progress. I'll keep making changes. Ooh, Guskov almost landed a big overhand right, but it missed just barely. Blachowicz with a couple big kicks. There we go. That's a little better. Blachowicz is really going after it. Guskov just landed a nice short left jab that knocked Blachowicz back a little bit. Might have been a little bit of a balance issue, but at the same time, it was a good shot by Guskov. And the pronunciation guy, Mr. John Anik, says Guskov, but who knows? I don't think we need to say it as phonetically as that, I guess. Oh, shit. Blachowicz with the good left stumbled Guskov back a little bit. You saw his eyes kind of roll. There's some good back and forth fights tonight, man. It's like not one-sided. It's been a lot of back and forth and action coming from both fighters, and then we wind up with a finish. It's been good. Ooh, trading leg kicks. The big boys with the leg kicks, especially in the light heavyweight division, is always fun to watch, beating up those legs. 1:25 left in the first round. Jan Blachowicz trying to get out of this 2-fight losing streak he's got going. Guskov trying to extend his 4-fight win streak. I say Blachowicz too, and they say Blachowicz. I mean, tomato, right? It's tough. These fucking names, especially from the international guys. 50 seconds left in the first round. I think we're going to get out of the first round. Oh, shit, maybe not. Blachowicz just caught a little left in there. He's beating up those legs of Guskov, too. Oh, shit. Good combination coming from Guskov. 20 seconds left. Yeah, Jan looks a little flat-footed, kind of pitter-pattering forward. Ngannou versus Aspinall. Oh, are you talking for the White House card? I don't know that we're going to see Ngannou come in. That's the end of the first round. I don't know if we're going to see Ngannou come back to the UFC anytime soon, considering the shit that Dana White talked about, him putting hands on Dana and what's his face? Hunter Campbell. But no, not Hunter Campbell. What the fuck is his name? No, it is Hunter. Anyway, between that and all the slander that they threw out there on him, it's just like, I don't know that Ngannou wants to come back, much less do I think that Dana wants to even put anything out there to get him back. But that would be a good fight to put on. We got to see Aspinall get past Gon first, though. Let him get his eyes right and then come in there and get past Gon. And then we could talk about what because I mean, Gon got the best of him in those first 3 minutes or however long it was that it lasted. So we definitely need to see what Gon can do. Was Aspinall just off that night? I don't know. But it was a weird situation for sure. Here we go, start of the second round. Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov. I'll try to say it correctly. Even though they're saying Guskov now, it's like, fuck, every time I think I got the names down, they're changing it. oh, shit. Good leg kick, followed up by a left hand by Blachowicz. He looks pretty sharp, man. I mean, he's not very light on his feet. He's kind of flat-footed and just pressing forward, not bouncing a lot, but he's landing some shit. Guskov is moving around a bit more, but he's getting caught here and there. He's got some red marks on his forehead and his nose. He is white as shit, though, so... But I think Blachowicz is landing that straight left jab. Oh! Guskov drops Blachowicz, and he's ground and pounding right now. Let's see if Blachowicz can get out of it. He looks like he's okay in the face, but he's got full guard. We got the ref cam now going. That's pretty dope. Guskov, 4 knockdowns in 6 UFC fights. Trying to drop the elbows. Blachowicz is trying to push out. Guskov has in half guard now. He's trying to pass. Oh, Blachowicz looking for the leg lock. Oh, heel hook. 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the second round. And it looks like Blachowicz is back to being okay. Oh, he's getting caught with some shots on the ground, though. He's got that leg wrapped up, but he let go of the heel. He's still trying to lock up that heel hook. Oh, shit. He's wrenching on it. Guskov looks like he's okay, but his foot is turned the wrong way. He's laughing at him now. Holy shit. Blachowicz is really trying to crank on that ankle. Oh, he let it go. Blachowicz still on his back. Guskov posturing up. Dropping some elbows. Oh, he looked like he was going to go for an Americana, but he let it go. Yep, he let Blachowicz. All is good. Thank you for jumping in. I appreciate you. Trying to keep up with this fight here. I mean, Guskov right now is just on top, landing elbows and punches here and there. Blachowicz trying to throw up a triangle at the moment. Another elbow. Guskov is landing these elbows, man. Blachowicz looks like he's busted up now with those elbows. Yeah, he's got a cut under his left eye. There goes Guskov passing the guard. He's in half guard now. Dropping elbows. Jan is just covering up. That blood is trickling down his face. He's throwing some shots from his back now. Guskov just trying to get into a better position. Oh, fucking elbows are getting in by Guskov. A minute 19 left in the second round. Blachowicz is doing good at hanging on here, but man, he's going to be beat up getting out of this one. And with Guskov having dropped him like he did, and the fact that they've been trading those shots, he might get dropped a little easier. Oh, he just winced in pain and said, ow, when he got hit with that elbow. Guskov's doing a good job at finding the openings, landing those elbows. Just hasn't been able to lock it up and get the finish yet. Blachowicz is definitely showing a lot of defense, and he's still in his right mind at the moment, even though his eyes busted open. I think Guskov is trying to maybe catch his breath a little bit here because he was going a little fast for a minute. Oh, Guskov's left calf is looking beat up. Oh shit, those elbows are getting through. Blachowicz is doing good at keeping that one leg in for half guard on Guskov, and it looks like he's, oh no, it looked like he was trying to lock something up, but he let it go. 5 seconds left in the second round. Blachowicz looks like he's gonna survive, and he does. End of the second round. Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for jumping in and interacting. Don't be scared. Talk about the fights as they go if you're watching along. If you got questions because you're not watching at the moment, but you're listening to me, ask away. Don't be scared. I like the interaction. It's always more fun when I got somebody to talk to, but I definitely, when I'm alone, I will do a lot more play-by-play as we go, as opposed to when I have guys in here with me, because, you know, we're just entertaining each other and talking shit and having fun. So, what up, Magics? How you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you for jumping in. Man, those elbows are fucking nasty. And Jan's face is bloodied up. Oh, I thought it was a cut under his left eye. It's actually above his left eye on the eyebrow. So that blood might be trickling in his eye if it gets going. Thoughts on John Anik randomly cursing? I love it, bro. If you listen to his podcast, he cusses a lot. And he gets crazy with it too. He's one of those, he's like your drunk uncle sometimes, because they'll do shots on, it's funny because they'll do shots. Him and Kenny Florian will do a shot of tequila. They're sponsored by Cuervo. They do shots of tequila on the podcast. It's kind of cool. And then Anik gets a little loose and starts going nuts. But it's fun when Anik cusses, man. It shows, you know, the relatable side, because he's usually so, you know, pinned up tight and professional. All right. Into the third round. They gave each other a big hug and got going. Blachowicz hitting that calf kick again. Oh, good right hand by Guskov. And you know me, I'm always drinking something. I got my old fashioned going here. I'll be supplementing with some twisted teas as soon as I'm done with that one. And then I have a backup old fashioned here ready to go for when I get a little deeper into the card. We usually do about 2 per main card when we're in here doing this. Oh, good left hand by Blachowicz. Guskov's doing all right, though. He's circling out. Oh, good combination by Jan again. Catching Guskov, but he hasn't caught anything real flush since those couple in the first round. Oh, damn. Guskov is just landing combinations on Jan. Jan needs to get some head movement going, man, because he's got that head on the center line, and Guskov is just teeing off. What do you guys think about John Anik cursing on? I think it's funny, man. I think it's cool. It's relatable. You know, it keeps it sounding like it's the good part about the broadcast because, you know, a lot of times they're all buttoned up and fucking. That's why I like listening to other people doing watch parties and shit if I'm not doing one on my own. Oh, good right hand by Guskov there. Jan just keeps getting hit by almost everything that Guskov is throwing. We got 3 minutes left in the third round. But yeah, I think Anik is fun, man. I mean, it sounds like he's way too professional and stuff sometimes, but then he gets a little loose and he says some crazy shit. It makes it interesting. It's kind of like back like Rogan used to back in the day when he was a little looser with it. So Blachowicz definitely has to get a finish here in order to win this fight because Bogdan's 100% got this locked up. The first 2 rounds are his. Oh, he got eye poked, it looks like. Oh, Bogdan still catches him with the right hand as he's trying to back away, wiping his eye. Blachowicz with a nice little combination there. He's trying to take advantage of the fact that the ref did not stop the fight for what seemingly was an eye poke. Bogdan's doing all right. Blachowicz is bleeding on the other side of his eye now. Exchange of left hands there. Oh, good right hand by Bogdan. He's moving around a bit, making Jan chase him down. Probably still trying to make sure that eye's okay. He's been moving quite a bit, though, back and forth, circling in and out and picking his shots and landing. So that's been good for Bogdan. Blachowicz looks like he's locked in, but he just can't seem to land that good big punch. He lands one here and there every once in a while, but he hasn't been. He needs to work on those calf kicks some more because those were working on Guskov's leg, and his leg is beat the fuck up right now. That calf is looking nasty. That left calf of Guskov. And then there goes Joe Rogan saying the exact same thing I just did. Will UFC have fight nights on CBS like ESPN used to do, or will everything be exclusively on? No, it's all exclusively on Paramount Plus. They paid way too much money to be letting any of that go. So it's all on Paramount Plus. As far as we know right now, that the fight nights, the numbered events, that's what they're called, numbered event. So yeah, we're gonna have 6 weeks off after next week's fight night, which is the last card of the year. Is Aspinall over explaining himself? Yeah, man, he might be. I think he's taken to heart the fact that everybody is, you know, still questioning him, even though he's presented, you know, evidence. Oh shit! Oh shit! Blachowicz knocked down Guskov after a body shot and I think a right hand, and now he's trying to pounce. Guskov gets up. Blachowicz, oh shit! Fast and furious at the end of that round. There's no way he won. He did enough to win the whole fight, though. Guskov definitely won those first 2 rounds in my eyes. But yeah, the Aspinall, I mean, all the proof he put out there, he should just let it ride, man. But he keeps making videos talking about this, that, and the other thing. He's also getting shit from the UFC. You know, Dana's out there giving updates about things he doesn't even know about, which we're all used to that. That's what fucking Dana does. He says what he wants. I think he lost a little respect for Aspinall. And then Aspinall's dad talking about him wanting to fight out his contract as well as wanting to go over to boxing. Probably rubbed Dana the wrong way. He doesn't like that kind of shit. So, you know, I think that Aspinall's over explaining because he wants to make sure everybody understands that he's not faking it. I don't know what else to say besides that. I do think he's over explaining. I think he should just let it ride, keep getting healthy, and come back and do the damn thing. Prove it in the cage. Once you know, the the news cycle changes so fast in MMA. It's like as soon as you get back in that cage and you get a big win, everyone's going to be back on the hype train. You know what I'm saying? You might have those, small group of people that still talk shit on him, but he'll be back if he gets it done, with impressively against Gane. But if he comes back and puts on a shitty performance, they're going to pile on him even more. I do think he's going a little too far with the explanations and shit, and I think that he needs to just let it ride and get better and focus on that. If he does turn into the bully like he says he's going to, that could be fun. I just don't know that he knows how to be a bully like that. He's kind of one of those guys that seems a little too nice for that kind of shit. But we'll see what happens. Here we go with the official decision. Of course, we go all of these finishes in the prelims, and then we get a fucking decision in the first fight on the main card, but it is what it is. We have almost a guaranteed decision happening in the main event because that's how Merab works, but it's exciting a lot of times. What? A majority draw. One judge had Guskov winning, and the other two had it a draw. Holy shit! I thought Bogdan was winning those first two rounds. I guess he kind of got stumbled a little in one. Oh, there was a 10-8 round. 28-28. 29-28, 28-28. Round 2, 10-8 round for Guskov. They had Blachowicz winning the first and the third round. Wow. All right. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that's interesting. A decision and a draw out of our first fight of the night on the main card. That is, that may not be the most promising thing to have happen, but that's okay. Hopefully, we will get a big fight in this next one, or an interesting fight out of Henry Cejudo and Peyton Talbott. But, if Cejudo does what he's best at and works at wrestling, we have a chance for it to be somewhat of a boring fight. We've seen it come out of Cejudo before. The Black Beast on the screen. I don't know who the girl was behind him. Damn. There's Joanna Jędrzejczyk, former champion. Ode Osborne. Aura Farmy. So there we go. First fight of the night down. We got 4 more to go. 2 title fights coming up in the co-main and main event. But we got Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbott coming up. What do you guys think of this card? I mean, how did you feel about it coming into the card? How do you feel about it now after watching the prelims and the first fight on the main card? I mean, I think it's been a pretty damn good fight card so far. I thought it was decent coming in, but I wasn't sure how it was going to pan out. There's definite... Fluffy Hernandez versus Sean Strickland happening on February 21st. That should be a good fight. I'm definitely going for Fluffy in that one. Fucking bots in the chat, man. That's going to be for a fight night. Oh, they'll be the main event for the fight night. Nice. February 21st. So according to the schedule that was released, I actually have that. Let me look. Because according to the schedule that was released, there's no pay-per-view in the month of February. Where the fuck is... Oh, here we go. So for January, we have the 24th and the 31st, which means after next week, we will have 6 weeks off, which is crazy. So I'm going to have to come up with some shit I'm thinking about doing some flashback stuff and checking out some old fights, maybe talking about some old school matchups and rivalries and stuff like that, because, you know, me not having done this podcast back then, I have a lot of favorite fighters from back in the day that I used to follow a lot, and I would love to, you know, talk about some of their fights. So that might be something to look for and to look at, and maybe I'll throw some promotion out there for what's coming up, and you guys can watch the fights too, and then we could talk about it as I, you know, cover it on the podcast. So I usually go live on Thursdays and Sundays. If you don't know, and if you're here or if you're new here, I go live on Thursdays for previews of the upcoming events. I go live on Sundays for recaps of the events that just happened on Saturday. So tomorrow, be on the lookout for the MMA Women of Page reviews. Oh, Women OF Page reviews. Hey, I mean, it's a possibility. There's a few of them out there, but that's not a bad idea for a segment at least. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be doing a recap of tonight's fights, UFC 323. Tomorrow, I recap the whole card from the first fight of the night to the main event. And then also talk about any other combat sports news that's happened over the past few days since Thursday. And I'm also doing a fighter interview tomorrow right before I go live on the podcast. I can't do the interview live because I do it for Combat Sports Today, who gets me my interviews. I interview people for them, and we collab. I'm able to put these up on my page as well. So I let it live a little bit over on Combat Sports Today because it is them that are procuring the interviews. But after about a week or so, or depending on if they have a fight coming up, I'll put it up during the week of their fight. So be on the lookout for that. I have some interviews up already on my page, but you can go to Combat Sports Today and check out all the interviews I've done. And I'll be doing another interview of a Brave CF fighter coming up tomorrow. He was fighting over at One Championship. They kind of sidelined him for a while. Not exactly sure why, so that's definitely going to be a question. And he was out for a little bit, so he's coming back to Brave CF. He's a former champion over there, and it's going to be should be a good interview. But tune in to check that out. They usually upload those interviews pretty quickly on Combat Sports Today. It's CS Today News is their YouTube channel, so you can go subscribe to them and check out all the interviews that they've done and that I've done. And they follow them on social media as well. They're always posting all the breaking news and stuff like that. They have a lot of content out there for a lot of different combat sports, so it's a good page to follow. Check it out. We collab. They're a bunch of good guys too, so I appreciate them for getting me the interviews and allowing me to be a part of their team. So check it out. But as I was saying, December 13th, next weekend, is the last card of the year, and the last card we will have for 6 weeks after that. And then we have January 24th is UFC 324. January 31st is UFC 325. And then in February, it looks like we have 3 fight nights only. No numbered event, just 3 fight nights. And then March, we will come back with a numbered event on the 7th. And then 3 fight nights after that. So, yeah, it's a different kind of schedule for sure. A lot more breaks, it seems like. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but maybe it's because they don't have a set number of events that they need to have. But it sounded like we were supposed to have the same amount of events happening every year. Now that they're going over to Paramount Plus, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But that's the scheduling for the upcoming months after the first of the year. And we'll cover all of it. And for those six weeks in between, I'll have some different kind of content for you. But I'll definitely be going live still and putting out some YouTube shorts and stuff. I have a lot of those that I've been doing lately, and just trying to keep up the content. So thanks again for supporting and jumping in and interacting and all that good shit. And make sure you continue doing that for me. I appreciate it. Man, I'm so pissed. Blachowicz was the last leg of my parlay, and I lost to a fucking draw. Oh, that sucks, man. I do absolutes. I feel you, buddy. I suck at parlays. It's always one fight that kills me. I'll be so close to winning, and then I'll have this one fight that just buries it for me. It sucks, especially to go out like that though with a fucking draw. That makes it shit for sure. So good luck if you put in any other bets tonight. I got away from betting because I was just donating money to DraftKings, so I was like, I'm gonna stop that. But I do. I don't make picks either because I suck at them. So I do random picks, and I'll show you this scene real quick that I have, and we'll take a look at the picks for tonight. We got the randomized fight wheel predictions. So tonight we had Petr Yan to beat Merab Dvalishvili. I'm not feeling good about that one. Peyton Talbott, who's walking out right now to fight Henry Cejudo, and according to the fight wheel predictions, Peyton Talbott's gonna win. Tatsuro Taira to beat Brandon Moreno. That's gonna be a tough fight. Joshua Van to beat Alexandre Pantoja. So the fight wheel predicts that we're gonna have 2 new champions after tonight. That's interesting. I think Joshua Van has a good chance of beating Alexandre Pantoja, but I don't know. And then Bogdan Guskov to beat Jan Blachowicz, and we saw that didn't happen because it was a draw. So yeah, it's a toss up, and I let the fight wheel randomly choose. So we'll see how it does after the rest of these fights. Henry Cejudo walking out to the cage right now. My day has been tiring, absolutes. I was moving my mom today, so moving days are rough, and I had some help coming, and they had to cancel for really good reasons. I will say, not good for them because it's family emergencies and whatnot, but good reasons as far as like they didn't just flake out on me. So yeah, I didn't have as much help as I thought I would have, and but we toughed it out and we got it done. So I'm happy about that, and we got my mom settled in, so it's good. How's your day been? And are you enjoying these fights so far? Because they've been pretty damn good. That last fight, kind of shitty that it ended in a draw, but let's hope that we get some action here going on with Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbott. I hate that Henry Cejudo always does the cokehead jaw thing. Good card, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, a lot of finishes, man. A lot of finishes. We getting another draw. Man, I fucking hope not. Talk about some shitty shit if we go from all of those finishes in the prelims to a couple draws to start off the main card. Like, what is that shit? If you guys do have any other ideas or things that you do want to see while the UFC's on this 6-week layoff, let me know. If there's some kind of compilation of of lists or stuff like that, I'll do my best to kind of cover those things. I know Tyler Fish is always looking at some kind of organization that is only played on YouTube. Is from Japan, but he's really into it. So I think it's called Knockout. He wants me to cover that, so we'll see about looking at that. Here's your matchup coming up right now. Henry Cejudo on a 3-fight losing streak. Supposedly his retirement fight tonight. Never been subbed, only been finished on the feet once. Peyton Talbott. Let me hit that again because that went by pretty fast. Peyton Talbott coming off a win. Oh yeah, after he got his first loss of his career, which he lost by decision. People call it fraud check. He's never been finished in a fight, though, so this should be interesting. Old school fights, Johnny? Yeah, that's definitely one of my ideas because, like I said, there's a lot of fighters that I really enjoyed watching as I've been watching the sport for like 20 years now, and I think it's a good thing to go back and take a look at some of these old fights that some of these new fans don't really know a whole lot about. Thoughts on Big John leaving the Weighing In podcast? Do you think it was due to chemistry? Maybe because wasn't it Josh Thompson that he was on that podcast with? Josh Thompson says some weird shit sometimes, and he's kind of seems like an asshole, honestly. But so is Big John, and I think that maybe it sounded like he was coming back to reffing, and that might be part of the reason why he left the podcast too. Because a ref on a podcast, they don't really do interviews when they're reffing, so you don't get a lot of interviews from refs. Maybe they're on. We've seen them on Twitter, that's for sure. but they don't do a lot of actual interviews. So maybe that's why he doesn't want to be so much in the public eye and have to, you know, account for whatever he does in the cage. So maybe that's partly why he lost, or he got away from that. But yeah, it might be somewhat to do with chemistry. I mean, they did that podcast for a little while. So I mean, maybe they just had a little rift in their relationship. Who knows? Here we go, though. Getting ready for Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbott. Talbott comes out running quickly. Cejudo starts with a big leg kick. And again. Oof. Just continuing beating up that front leg of Talbott. Oh, big combination from Talbott, and he kind of stumbles Henry. Yeah, Talbott has some good power. Henry needs to use his wrestling because Talbott's not great at wrestling defense. Henry with a decent combo there as he faked a takedown. Talbott just, he's taller. He's got a little more length. And he's definitely got the power. Henry does not have the best of striking. His leg kicks are pretty good, though, and he's working those right now. Ooh, big right hand just barely missed Talbott. Oh. Yeah, they just said Peyton switching his stances already, and as soon as he switched back, Henry attacked that leg again. So that's working for Henry. That's good to chop down the legs of the bigger guy with the bigger power. Maybe slow him down a little bit. I hate Henry and the way that his hands, I think it's his face. I think I hate his face. His stupid hair. And I just like, all I hear is him being cringy. I mean, he's the king of cringe for a reason. And it's annoying. So. Some good back and forth here. Talbott's just throwing some lazy punches, but he's trying to find a good opening. Hey, Christian Garcia, what's going on? He canceled on me, man. I think he had some scheduling issues and, you know, with the kid and stuff. Yeah, and my wife is sick over here, so he might not have wanted to be around the sickness either. Taking it back to his kid. More cringe than Juliana Pena. Bro, they're on the same level. No joke. I fucking hate a lot of shit that Cejudo does, but I really hate Pena in a different way. See, and then fucking Cejudo does this shit where he calls his own fouls. Oh, he kicked me in the nuts. And he's like not even hurting, but he wants to call a timeout. It's like, it's so fucking annoying. He does this shit way too much. No 5 minutes, 15 seconds, and we're back to the action. Oh! Talbot threw a kick. Cejudo caught it. Tried to drop him with a punch. He kind of took him halfway down. I thought he dropped him with that punch, but I don't think he really did. Oh, some good exchanges going on here. Oh, good right hand by Talbot. And a good body kick. Henry trying to come back with some punches of his own. Nothing landing flush. Yeah, Cejudo's got some bumps and bruises on his face. Oh, Talbot takes down Henry Cejudo, the Olympic champion. That's crazy. That's a good win for Talbot right there in this fight. Cejudo controlling the posture, has him in full guard. Talbot not really doing a whole lot so far. Trying to drop the elbow there. Just grazed. There's an elbow he caught on the chin. Short little elbows, nothing with too much power. Cejudo trying to squirm out. Henry's throwing elbows too. We got 1 minute left in the first round. Henry Cejudo on his back. Talbot in the full guard, trying to gain some good position and dropping some good ground and pound. Cejudo throwing some elbows from the bottom, turning sideways, trying to break free here. Talbott with the length and the big shots as Cejudo gets up. Henry with his back against the cage. Talbott with the strength, just kind of holding Cejudo. He's bigger than him, so he's definitely using that size to his advantage and that power. Let's see if Cejudo drops some more of those leg kicks. Oh, he's going for the punches. He hasn't done much of wrestling yet, man. I think that's been his downfall lately. That's why he's on a 3-fight losing streak. Oh, Talbot just fucking power double, takes him down. Slams Cejudo on, and he's in half guard, but that's the end of the round. Wow, Talbot with the good fucking takedowns, man, on the Olympic wrestler. Triple C being the champion, fucking gold medalist in wrestling in the Olympics, and he's getting taken down and thrown around right now, manhandled, and taking fucking damage to the face too. He's got a mouse and a cut under his eye, under his right eye. Yeah, I don't know. Henry, for some reason, thinks he can strike with a striker, and that's not really a good idea for him. If you see me snacking, it's because, yeah, got to snack on something every once in a while. Don't have anything crunchy, though, so it shouldn't be annoying. Talbot with that straight right up the middle. And there's the first takedown he got. He was happy about that takedown, too. And that power double he slammed Cejudo to the ground with. Big pop for Brendan Moreno on the screen. Here we go. Start of round 2. Oh, good right hand by Cejudo. Oh, good inside leg kick by Talbot. One takedown in his previous 5 fights, and now he's got 2 in this one against an Olympic wrestler. Oh, shit. Talbot catches Cejudo and drops him. Cejudo back to his feet, though, looking for a single leg. Lets it go. Talbot with the knees. Oh, Cejudo tries to throw him and winds up on the bottom. Scrambling on the ground. Cejudo winds up on top in Talbot's full guard. Talbot on his back now. Let's see how he does here. He didn't fare well against Ioni Barcelos. That was his first loss of his career, where he got taken down a bunch and Barcelos just kind of controlled him on the ground. Cejudo in half guard. Nobody saw Talbot taking down Cejudo and cracking him a couple times. 10-9 Talbot. He's showing huge improvements in his game. He definitely is. I wonder how much that weight cut that looked really rough on Cejudo is weighing on him right now. He looked a little winded at the end of that first round. Not a whole lot going on here. Cejudo just locked down that leg in half guard. Trying to throw some ground and pound, but not being very effective at the moment, at least. The crowd's starting to boo because they're tired of this ground game here. Talbot breaking the hold on his leg, but now Cejudo winds up inside control. Yep. Talbot keeps getting the half guard, though, so that's good for him. Talbot working to get his way up. He's on all fours now. Cejudo just trying to hold on to the back. Talbot fighting the hands. That's good. There we go. Talbot on his feet. Cejudo's got his back, pressing him against the cage. Looking to try to get a trip. Talbott trying to turn over, and he does. And now he puts Cejudo on his back against the cage. Yeah, Payton's waiting to break this so he can start throwing some punches, and there's the break. Cejudo takes the center of the cage. Talbott throws an uppercut to the body, which was nice and landed. 1:40 left in the second round. Talbott misses barely with that uppercut. Oh, good head kick. Lands on Cejudo, doesn't do much though. Pressing Henry against the cage and working the body, and then some shots to the head. Oh shit, he caught him with a good uppercut. Caught him with the knee up the middle to the head of Cejudo. Cejudo's falling backwards. Body shots like crazy coming from Talbott against Cejudo. Oh, Cejudo catches him with a good combination. Talbott comes back with another couple straight lefts. Cejudo's face is busted up. Holy shit, we got a fight. Cejudo throwing crazy knees. Talbott throws him to the ground. Now he's ground and pounding. Cejudo trying to fight back. 1 minute left in the second round. Cejudo on one leg trying to get up. Talbott throwing some elbows downward. Holy shit. Cejudo's back on his feet. And they're still throwing crazy punches. Cejudo's face is busted up. Oh, he's still landing on Talbott. Talbott's coming back, though, with some jabs. There goes Cejudo with the leg kicks. Talbott quickly switches stances. Oh, uppercut by Talbott misses. Cejudo's face is bloodied up. Talbott doing the woo, just missed. Cejudo's eye is so fucking busted up. Oh, knee up the middle again from Talbott. Lands on Cejudo. Cejudo lands a good right hand there. Talbott unfazed though. Leg kicks back and forth, both landing strong. Cejudo pushing Talbott away. There's the end of the second round. Wow, we got a fucking fight. Holy shit. I was not seeing this coming out of fucking Cejudo with the big combinations, the big fucking exchanges. His face is busted up though. That right eye is bloodied up. I can't even tell where it's coming from. He had that cut under the eye. Maybe that opened up more. It looks like he might have a cut on his eyelid. All of the blood and shit coming from his right eye. Yeah, it looks like right under the eyebrow. Replay. Right hook from Talbott. That dropped Cejudo. It was like a delayed reaction after he threw a punch. Big body shots. And an uppercut coming from Cejudo. I'm testing out your dono. I know you hate this, but this is more for your daughter checking to see if it's working. Okay, Shawnee, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Again, if you guys want to donate, that's fine by me. Like I said, it'll all go to the streams and stuff. I appreciate it if you want to do it. I'm never going to fully ask for it, but the link is down in the description if you want to check it out. So I appreciate you if you do, and if you don't, just enjoy the stream too. So thank you. Here we go. Start of round 3. Third and final round. Cejudo versus Talbott. Let me know if you got that 25 so I know you got it. Will do. I'll see if... Damn, 25, you didn't have to do that, man. I did get it. I just got the email. I appreciate you, Shawnee, man. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Much appreciated. First one to donate. Shout out to Shawnee. Appreciate you, man. Oh, shit. Exchanging some punches now. Oh, damn. Talbott dropped it, Cejudo with the leg kick there. Oh, lands a good knee up the middle. Talbott just dropping punches left and right and landing on Cejudo. Cejudo's holding strong though, man. I'm really surprised by his durability in this fight. Maybe it's because he really is going to retire and he knows it's his last fight, so he's going to go out on his shield, which is much props to him. But Talbott is landing everything right now as he misses the punch he just throws. Thank you again, Shawnee, man. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. I was thinking if you tried it out, it'd be like $5 and you sent me 25, man. That was not necessary, but I appreciate you a lot. And I'll say it over and over again, man. Thank you so much for being the first one to try it out and donate. Appreciate you. There's the big elbow coming from Payton as they're tied up against the cage. Cejudo got his back off the cage, throwing some knees up the middle now, back to the cage. Talbott has Cejudo against the cage, throwing some shoulder strikes that landed pretty good. Rubbing his head against Cejudo. Good tactics. Good knees up the middle from Talbott, man. He's constantly working, constantly finding openings to land strikes. I mean, this kid is good, man. I knew when people called fraud check on him that it was just going to fuel his fire. And there he goes, taking down Cejudo, but Cejudo turns it around and winds up on top. Holy shit, Cejudo. That was a future champion. I could see it, man. If he keeps up on this trajectory, he could definitely do it. He showed a lot of promise before that loss, and it shows in this fight that he's been working. He's been working on the things that failed him in that fight against Barcelos, and he's gotten better. So that's good, especially against somebody like Cejudo, former champion, former Olympic gold medalist. I mean, come on. He's got his Henry Cejudo busted open. I mean, this may not be a high-level fight right now, but Cejudo was a high-level fighter, you know, not that long ago. So Talbott is doing well. Cejudo is smaller, but, you know, he's showing durability in this fight, and I think it's just showing how good Talbott is. There goes Cejudo, tries to throw Talbott down and doesn't really execute it fully. Oh, big uppercut again up the middle by Talbott as he throws blood all over himself coming from Cejudo's face. I think Talbott just understands his length and the reach, and he's really using it. He's finding the openings on Cejudo. Henry could have become the second best flyweight of all time. Yeah, he just faltered, man. I don't know. It's like as soon as he lost, he was just like lost, you know? And then he comes back after retire. I mean, no, the thing is that he retired, and that's what fucked him up. He shouldn't have retired like he did. He lost some years off of his prime. Man, Talbott, hit him with the body shot, and Cejudo crouched down in pain. And now he's going for the single leg. Talbott's showing his flexibility. Henry goes for a crazy right hand and misses. There's 25 seconds left in the third round. Cejudo's looking tired, busted up in the face, bloodied up. Talbott's just trying to manipulate him, get him down again, or at least get away and show some more of that good striking. They're just showing the body shot that almost dropped Cejudo. Here we go. Last 10 seconds, 6 seconds left. Oh, good knee up the middle by Talbott. Almost landed a spinning wheel kick. Wow. That was a great fight, man. That was a great fight. It started off a little rough, but holy shit. Payton Talbott versus Henry Cejudo, a great fight, even though it went to decision. 100% Talbott got that fight, but Cejudo went out on his shield, man. I'll tell you that right now. I give him some respect for that one. And Talbott looked like he tried to do a backflip or some shit and didn't pull it off. He looks like he's a little embarrassed. Henry's face is so busted up. Holy shit. Dana's telling him he showed a ton of heart. Henry's like, he fucked me up, but tried my best. Oh, Dana's saying he's giving him 50,000. He's thanking the brass. He's thanking Dana White and Hunter Campbell. He's definitely going to retire. I think he just said that's a wrap. Payton Talbott, man, he fucking, showing how much he's gotten better after that loss. You know, he's had a fight since then that he won, but he hadn't been tested like this. And man, he showed how much he's improved. Dana probably going to tell him your podcast partner getting the next title shot. Yeah, probably. I can't watch that podcast, man. Henry is too cringy. I can't stand the way he talks. Hey, man, it's just, this is just what they gotta do, man. That's just, I just can't stand the way he talks. It fucking drives me insane. And then Kamaru Usman, he just, the confidence takes you a long way, but sometimes the overconfidence, like acting like you're the king of everything, gets a little old sometimes. And I respect both these guys for what they've done in the sport, both former champions. Henry's done as much as he's done in his career. He's an Arizona boy too, and I got to give him respect for that because I'm from Arizona as well. But welterweight Mount Rushmore, well, 100% GSP. Oh, he tried to do the little spinning kick and he fucking fell. Talbott. GSP is 100% number one, man. I mean, it's hard to. He may have been boring in some of his later fights, and he got worked by Johnny Hendricks. But you can't down on the fact that he went up a weight class, won another belt, even after being retired for a while. He comes back, wins another belt. Everything he did in the division leading up to, he lost his belt once, comes back and wins it again, and defends so many times. A lot of great fights. Yeah, I mean, I had to look back. I'm horrible at remembering on the spot. I have to really look at, I can look it up though, Peyton Talbot gets the official win, by the way, by unanimous decision, which we saw coming for sure. I mean, Kamaru Usman, I don't know if I would put him on. Yeah, maybe I would put him on the Mount Rushmore. BJ Penn for sure, because he jumped around in weights, but he was good. Matt Hughes was damn good. Fuck, man. There's a lot of. Tyron Woodley was good, but I don't know if I'd put him on the Mount Rushmore. Leon Edwards, I don't know. Let's see who else. I got to keep looking. I mean, Robbie Lawler. Okay, Robbie Lawler for me, I understand that he didn't have the best of careers. He was a champion. I'm just glad to see welterweight having some good fights. Yeah, welterweight's been on fucking fire lately, man. It's been an awesome fucking time watching the welterweights fight. Robbie Lawler's on my Mount Rushmore just for the person that he is. That fight with why do I always forget the Red Dragon's name? Usman got an overrated title reign. He fought Jorge and Leon twice. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't really consider Usman. I mean, Carlos Condit for sure. Carlos Condit was a badass. I loved Carlos Condit. Johnny Hendricks was great too. You meant Colby? Yeah, I hate Colby. So Colby is a nobody to me. I don't like him at all. I don't like his fight style. I don't like the way he talks. I don't care if it's an act or not. GSP is definitely the welterweight GOAT, I think. Matt Serra was good too. Rory McDonald is who I was talking about. I loved Rory too. Rory was a badass. But Robbie Lawler 100% is on my Mount Rushmore just because of who he was, the way he fought. BJ Penn for sure. Nick Diaz is a badass. I know he didn't do a whole lot in the UFC in that division, but he's still a badass. Remember Sean Shirk? But Sean Shirk had the Matt Hughes still number 2. Yeah, I mean, Matt Hughes did his thing. I didn't like Matt Hughes a whole bunch back in the day, but you can't deny his talent and what he's done. See, these are the types of things I need to look into, and these are the types of things. I hate the whole Mount Rushmore thing too. It's kind of like the GOAT conversation to me. It's just played out. But I mean, it is kind of how you explain, like, it is kind of how you explain like the greats. So I can't down on it too much. But so maybe that's something I do. Maybe we'll go through a couple of weeks, and we'll take a couple of shows out of 1 or 2 weeks, and we'll do some best of the different divisions. Maybe my Mount Rushmore for all the weight classes. throughout the years, because for sure, I mean, for me, I've been watching for so long, so many fights, it's hard to remember all of them. But and I was drunk for a lot of them. I didn't used to go back and watch as much as I do now, but they got a nice video package coming on right now for Henry Cejudo as he's retiring. But yeah, I used to have really big UFC parties. I'm talking like 20, 30 people at my house, 50 at sometimes. And we used to get massively drunk and just watch the fights. Was one of my faves as well. Yeah, Matt Hughes for sure. Hey, what's up, Infinity? Welcome in, man. How do you think Fedor? Man, Fedor is one of the biggest misses ever to not, you know, for the UFC to not have gotten in here. But you know, the Russians had that on lock with Fedor. They made it difficult for the UFC to be able to get him in. But I think it's a big miss for them to never have gotten him in here. Fedor is one of the legends, regardless of what anybody thinks. You know, he's saltied his record a bit at the end there, but or his legacy, but he's still one of the best for sure. I think he would have done great in the UFC if he would have gotten in there. Even at the end of his prime, he would have done great in the prime. One of the last fights I don't have to try to bootleg. Yeah, I hear you, Infinity. Matt Hughes was a great fighter, wrestler with a long ass wingspan. I just can't get past him being a terrible person. Yeah, that's my thing, Shawnee, too. It's just, he's one of those guys. He was such a dick. He was such a dick, and he was just so cocky, and it was annoying. But he was a great fighter. And I got to give him respect for everything he did in the sport and all of his talents. So, yeah. Diaz was entertaining. Yeah, I love the Diaz brothers, bro. Nick Diaz. I mean, Nate. I love Nick Diaz, but Nate Diaz 100% is one of my favorite fighters of all time. You just can't get past that gangster mentality. And you say what you want about him, but he was such a badass. But Nick Diaz is the shit too. Boss Rutan was the shit for sure. What about Gracie's? What about the Gracies there on my top 10? Yeah, the Gracies are good for sure. You know, Hoist Gracie being the guy that brought the UFC out with UFC 1 and stuff like that. But 100% the Gracies are top 10. At least the ones at the top. Hoist Gracie for sure. But yeah, Henry Cejudo. Congrats to Henry Cejudo. He did retire. He's hanging him up, and I give him respect for what he's done in his career. He went out on his shield, and I give him respect for that as well. Even the chick was badass. Oh yeah. You ever seen Nate Diaz versus Paul Daly? Oh yeah, great fight. Definitely a great fight. Those are two guys that just slugged it out. It was good. Who debates about themselves being the welterweight GOAT? GSP or Usman? Well, Usman's out there telling everybody he's the GOAT. I don't think GSP is way more humble. I think if you're asking who calls themselves the GOAT more, it's definitely Usman. He says he's the GOAT more than anybody. GSP's 100% more humble. And there's Chuck Liddell, one of the best. Charles do Bronx Oliveira, one of the best as well. I've always liked Charles. And Chuck Liddell, man, I was so happy I got to meet him at one of the fan expos back in 2013. And I got a picture with him too. That was dope. Henry with his 7th retirement fight. This is his last. Good call, absolutes. 100% that's true. But yeah, it seems like it might be more legit this time. I mean, that's his 4th loss in a row. He was going to get cut, I think, regardless. So it's probably best that he retires and stays retired. I think it's time. After the first retirement and then coming back and not really having done well, it's definitely best for him to go out and be done. Liddell barroom style was hilarious. It was. Oliveira might be the GOAT BJJ fighter. Definitely up there. Chuck Liddell though, Chuck Liddell was like McGregor from back in the day. Maybe not as outlandish with the talk and maybe not as successful with the way that he brought things out. McGregor was just more of a modern day type of guy, but Liddell was one of the guys that got mainstream early, you know, and took the sport a little more mainstream. I remember Chuck Liddell being on those fucking AutoZone commercials and shit like that. I just sent another dono, but hate PayPal, LOL. PayPal's direct compound to YouTube where Google takes a percentage, so I get it. Why are you sending so many donos, Shawnee? What are you doing? Holy shit, man. Hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, I know PayPal was just like the easiest one for me to set up there. I think there's other options. I will look into it. I just wanted to see how it was going to work. So I mean, there is other options in there. If people don't like PayPal, that's okay. I can probably make it something else. But yeah, thanks, Shawnee, man. Fuck, I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that at all. Conor, Ronda, Brock are on the Mount Rushmore of box office draw. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. I mean, they did a lot for the sport. You know, say what you want about Brock, regardless of how his fight style was or the fact that he didn't like getting hit and stuff like that. Brock was definitely, he did a lot of great things during his run. He was a champion. He came in completely underrated. People didn't think that he was going to be able to do much. He's a beast, and he's in stature, he looks like a beast for sure. And he came in and proved that he could do it. You know, he didn't look the best in the beginning, but he was able to get that championship, and I think he defended it at least once. So Brock Daughter, the same size as him. Yeah, no doubt. She's a beast. Holy shit. It's crazy. But yeah, Brock did his thing, man. And then Ronda, a pioneer in women's MMA. She may not have been the first to come up, but she's the one that brought it mainstream. Nobody had done what Ronda did, regardless of her attitude and her bullshit. You have to give her props for what she did. She's the woman that brought women's MMA into the UFC. Fucking Dana said women would never be in the UFC until Ronda showed her face and came about. And then I don't like the way she got the belt, but she did defend it plenty of times to prove that she deserved the belt at the time. I just think that the level of competition wasn't there, and that's why if she comes back right now, she's not going to do great, because the level of competition has jumped from where it was. Even though it's still not the best, it still has jumped higher than it was back then. But she did a lot for the sport. She brought it mainstream, and you can't deny what she did for the sport. So, and Conor, of course, still one of the best for the sport as far as bringing it to the mainstream, bringing a lot of attention, bringing the eyes, putting asses in seats. You can't deny any of that. Now, he may not have really defended any of his titles, but he's still a two-division champion, you know, a champ at the time. And he still did a lot. I don't think he's going to do well when he comes back unless he's fighting the proper opponent. And Michael Chandler might be that proper opponent, because he doesn't have the best record in the UFC. But you know, we'll have to see how Conor comes back, and if he comes back, because, you know, he said he's going to come back plenty of times, but it hasn't happened. So we'll have to see. But you can't deny his superstardom. And no matter how much I didn't like him back in the day, I give him props for all of that. Maya Lesnar needs to get into MMA. Yeah, 100%. She does shot put. Oh yeah. Maya, yeah, that's her name. She's probably 100 pounds more than me. If Conor could stay out of trouble. Yeah, that's the thing. And, you know, he seems to have turned a new leaf, got a spiritual awakening. He did Ibogaine, which is known for, you know, helping you kick those addictions and stuff in a spiritual type way. I guess in what you could say hallucinogenic type way. But it's a rough thing to go through, and you know, if he really went through it and did all of it, and he came out a better man, that's good for him. Should he headline the White House card if he comes back? I don't think he'll settle for less. I don't know that they could really make him the headline. I don't think that he could. I think a co-main event, they're gonna coerce him into that. They're gonna want him on that card. But yeah, we'll see how hard he fights to get that main event slot. I think with the amount of time he's been out and the amount of other fights that could be on that card that are huge, unless they just see him as the draw. If they just see him as the draw, they'll give it to him. They can. They've done it before. They'll do it again. They've done all kinds of shit for Conor because of the drawing power that he has. regardless of losing, winning, or being gone for a while. If someone told me that I would have Brock's career in the highest MMA organization, I would be okay with that. Couch MMA warriors would say something different. For sure, Shawnee. And I feel the same way. I would take his career in a second, regardless of the disrespect and the bullshit that people put on his name. I mean, he became a champion regardless. So there's not much you can say against that. I'm looking up to see. Yes, Brock Lesnar successfully defended his UFC multiple times, notably against Frank Mir and Shane Carwin, unifying the belts before eventually losing it to Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez is one of my goats in the heavyweight division of the UFC. That's for fucking damn sure. I've always been a Cain Velasquez fan, especially when he was going up against Brock. I had a lot of people that were downing on me because I liked Cain and because they thought Brock was the shit and the best thing to ever happen to the UFC. But I was a big time Velasquez fan. I always have been. I got to meet him before he was even the champion. It was dope. He's an Arizona guy as well. So put Hagseth in the octagon. Who the fuck is that? Infinity? Who is more likely to open a novelty blockbuster store? Video rental store, Usman or GSP? I think Usman for sure. He would just be like, this is the businessman in me. That's a good business deal. Because, he's in the suits and shit all the time. So he would, the White House dude. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't even follow that shit. Sounds familiar, but I don't know. We quick with that spam and block, LOL. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to fucking block that shit as we go. All's good. Leon would do it better. Oh, department. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, Infinity. Oh, shit. I'm spilling my drink. Infinity, I got that idea for you on the 3D printing, and I'll pay you I if you want. But remember I was talking about the coasters. Because that's why I just spilled my drink, because the coaster got stuck to my my glass. So remember I was telling you I wanted like rubber type ones that look like octagons. That would be sick. So yeah, maybe think about that, and I can throw some cash your way. It works for the podcast room. It's part of the podcast, and it makes it better, so we don't spill drinks and shit. So I can use some of that money Shawnee donated. There you go, Shawnee. Yeah, but I was thinking like you can make them look like remember we talked about channels so that the condensation could fall into. You can make it look like a cage, you know what I mean, like the chain link in the inside, and those raised little pieces would be what the condensation can go to the bottom. But if they're like a rubber type, like a rubber type material, yeah, I think that would be cool. I'll donate thoughts, just pay for shipping. Okay, there you go. And I can definitely pay for shipping for sure. Like I said. Yeah, and by the way, Infinity made this UFC logo back here. He made that using his 3D printer. So I appreciate that. Infinity's got donations to the to the podcast as well. Not to mention oh yeah, that's pretty dope. But yeah, he, not to mention he's donated content because he's been on the podcast with us a few times. So, yeah, but I mean, see something like that, except like octagon shaped, and maybe instead of those little ridges on the sides, make it look like chain link, I don't know what it takes to design that shit. I know that's probably the hardest part, or to find a design that'll make that work. So I'll look into it too, see if I find anything. But yeah, I'll task you with that if you don't mind. I know you told me to let you know if I needed something, so that would be the most useful thing I could think of right now. Here we go. We got Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira coming up. Brendan Moreno, 2-fight win streak. Tatsuro Taira coming off of coming off a win as well. Neither one of these guys have ever been finished. They've only lost fights by decision, so this should be interesting. We got the Twisted Tea going now. Definitely a good match here, Shawnee. I got Moreno on this one, Infinity says. Yeah, it's going to be a tough fight, man, because Tatsuro Taira is quick as fuck, and he's got a lot of good skills. So, these fucking bots, man, I swear to God. This shit is driving me crazy. Remove. Report the fuck out of here. Remove. Just removing all this shit. And we blocking. Yep. Tyra's definitely sturdy. Damn autocorrect. Yeah. Fucking bots, man. Okay. All right. This should be a good one, man. I feel like this is going to be high paced, a lot of action. These lighter weight guys are definitely good for that. Appreciate you guys blocking things in the chat as well. That helps. All right, here we go. Getting ready for Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira. Moreno being a former champ. Taira looking to work his way up to getting there. And this is a good fight for him to win, to continue his way up. He's ranked number 5. Brandon Moreno's ranked number 2. Good flyweight fight here. Let's get this going. Impression of Usman opening a goat store. I don't do impressions very well, man. Usman has that weird, like, monotone fucking voice. It's kind of deep, but monotone. Yeah, I'm not good at I'm not good at impressions. Maybe if I thought about it a little bit, I could get into it. Oh, Taira with a big right hand, but just missed. Kind of feeling each other out here in the beginning of this fight. Like, if you saw Usman talking shit about Ariel Helwani, because Helwani said he didn't deserve a title shot, he's just like, some of these guys, I can't do the impression. I can't. I was going to try, but I can't do the impression. I'd have to hear it first. You know what I mean? A lot of feeling out going on here. Taira just spammed the, feinted the takedown defense. And then Brandon Moreno winds up on top as Tatsuro Taira tries to throw him down. Moreno looking to try to, I don't know what he's doing. He's got Taira wrapped up somehow. He's trying to lock his legs in even tighter for a triangle, maybe? Oh, shit. Taira looked like he might tap. Basically, everyone is sent to Dagestan for 2 to 3 years and forget. Yup. Brandon Moreno's got this, just weird kind of body lock triangle type shit. I'll boycott UFC for one night if they gave Usman the title shot. Oh, shit, absolutes. That's, yeah, man. You might have to do that because it's looking like that might be what happens. There's a lot of talk. A lot of talk about that happening. Taira's fighting this well, but he's stuck in this this triangle lockup of Brandon Moreno. Yeah, Taira's just trying to find a way out of this, or trying to find a way to loosen it up and change the position. But Moreno did some work to try to get that triangle in there. Taira's throwing some punches now to the side of Moreno, but depression, man. I mean, depression. Jesus. What was I trying to say? Fuck, I don't even remember now. Desperation. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm trying to watch this and see what Taira's can do. I don't see any openings. His head is deep in that triangle. And Moreno doesn't look like he wants to give it up. Taira's got his body stacked on Moreno, but he's stuck in that triangle. Oh, and he's trying to drop him down on his head now. He's going to be depressed. Yeah. Well, he's probably depressed at being in this fucking position and not being able to move. That's for sure. Oh, Moreno's tightening it up even more, they're saying. Oh, I just saw Infinity. You said the Buffalo Trace was in the perfect spot. I'm glad it sticks out there. That's good. I like that Buffalo Trace sign. My daughter's boyfriend bought me that for Father's Day, which is pretty sick. It lights up too, but it doesn't look the best on the on camera when it's lit up. It actually looks better just like that because the lights behind it kind of give it that little bit of light with the neons, you know? Moreno still got him locked up. We got 58 seconds left. Oh, I got an. If you get some free time, watch DC talking about the wrestling and MMA wrestling when he stopped by Eddie Alvarez's new MMA gym. Oh, okay. I'll definitely check that out. Um, what's happening? Everyone's booing because Moreno hasn't moved. Tyra can't get out of this. I just think the Buffalo Trace sign looks really good right there. Okay, now Tyra gets out. Brandon Moreno gets caught up in Tyra trying to choke him. Tyra's throwing some knees to the head, but they're not really landing. And he pushes Moreno out. That was a whole lot of holding on in round one for Moreno. But, yeah. I'm trying to hear what they're saying in between rounds, but they have both of them talking at the same time. It's hard to tell what the fuck they're saying. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the second round. Brother, can we get a countdown to when we drink together? Shawnee, where are you from anyway? Are you talking about drink together on stream right now or drink together in person, by the way? But I am curious where you're from. I can't remember. I've had a couple of different people jump on from different areas and shit, but yeah, hey, let's drink right now. Cheers. Let's start this second round. Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira. Who has more humility, Usman or Anthony Smith? Oh, fuck. I might have to say Anthony Smith, but by very small margins. Brandon Moreno just landed a good right hand on Taira. Ah, these fucking bots. Right in the middle of the fight, too. Some feeling out going on here with not a whole lot of action so far. Moreno's dropping some punches in here and there, landing, but not a whole lot of damage or anything like that. 4:05 left in the second round. 1-0 Moreno last round. West Palm Beach, Florida, but I got love for anyone that loves any. Oh, okay. Florida, right on. I've never been to Florida. Seems like an interesting place. Palm Beach sounds nice. Don't know much about Palm Beach, though. But I appreciate you, Shawnee, by the way. I double-checked to make sure on my PayPal that everything was good, and we're good. So thank you again. Appreciate you. Tatsuro Taira taking Brandon Moreno down. He laid him out flat, too, on his back. Moreno looked a little defeated in that one. Taira doing some good scrambles, getting the back of Moreno. He's got a body lock on Moreno now. Moreno trying to fight the hands. Tyra trying to turn around, maybe get the mount. But he's got the body lock, so he's kind of twisting up Moreno. Oh, he's landing some big punches too. Oh shit. Good ground and pound by Tyra. He's trying to flatten out, and he does flatten him out. Holy shit. Here we go with some big ground and pound. Wow, Tyra is just relentless. Moreno's, oh, that's it. It's over. Tatsuro Tyra with the ground and pound. Brandon Moreno looks like he's arguing, saying he was fine. But Tyra gets the win in the second round. Holy shit. Moreno is pissed. He wasn't out, man. He wasn't out. But he wasn't, I guess maybe because he wasn't defending himself intelligently. I mean, he was just covering up, turtling. And Tyra was really dropping some bombs. Free Airbnb for you if you want to come visit the Keys. Oh, shit. Okay. I've never been to Florida. I've never even been to the East Coast. The furthest I've been is Chicago. For my wife's family lives out there, and that was years and years ago. I'm not big with the long flights, but I would like to get to Florida sometime. I've heard good things, and I wouldn't mind going in that direction. So humid as fuck, but nice. Yeah, the humidity sucks. Especially I've heard it's pretty humid out there, but I'd be willing to go early stoppage absolutes. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Moreno was out, man. I mean, I do think he needed some more time, but I mean, it was happening. The ground and pound was happening for a minute, and Moreno didn't look like he was really able to get out of there. So it might have just been a lot of the same, but a little extra time would have been okay. But Tyra, man, that was after being held down in that first round for that whole time, you know, he did some work there, and Brandon Moreno unfortunately loses. I like Moreno too. I mean, Tyra's a good Infinity, what's his donation? What are you saying? He lives in Arizona. You think he's worried about hot weather? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Infinity lives in Arizona too. He actually lives in a part of Arizona that's hotter than where I live, so he deals with the heat a lot more than I do. But oh, just a donation thing, man. Shawnee kept asking how to donate, because if you're monetized, you can put a donation like button up there. But I did it. But yeah, I did it a while back. I just didn't, you know how I am, man. I don't really, like, I'm not going to really ask for anything, because Shawnee just kept asking. So I put it up there, and then he reminded me, because I've had it up there for a minute, but it's there. But yeah, it's for the channel. Yeah, it's for the channel. It's just, if anybody wants to donate, anything will go towards the stream, and just upping any content or whatever, you know. Like I said, I'll pay for the shipping for my little coasters and shit with that. So, yeah, that's all it's for, man. If anybody feels the need to show support through, you know, making some donations, I've even been, but yeah, Shawnee's been asking for it. So, I put it up there just because I found a way to do it. I didn't even look into how to do it before, but Stream Elements is a good thing to have, because that's how I get the chat on my screen. That's how I have that little social media scroller down there. And now that's how I have a donations. I have the donations link too. So yeah, it works out. It worked out good. I mean, he just tested it out today, so it works. But I got something in my eye. They're asking Tyra on his thoughts on the match tonight between Pantoja and Van. He's asking for the title shot next. He just beat a former champion, so. Yeah, let's see. Tyra was coming off of a couple wins, I think. Oh no, just one win. Hyunsung Park. Before that, he lost to Brandon Royval, but he's beat Alex Perez, Carlos Hernandez, Edgar Chairez. Jesus Aguilar, CJ Vergara. I mean, I guess I could see he's 8-1 in the UFC. I guess I could see him being able to get a title shot. He's never been finished. And he's young. I mean, 25. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll be on the short list. Fucking bots. Here we go again. Danica Patrick. Ooh, Mackenzie Dern. The newest strawweight champion. Donald Cowboy Cerrone. That's one of the guys that I've always been a big fan of as well, by the way, for anybody asking. This has been a great night for me. I watched Inter Miami win the World Cup, win the cup. Oh shit, that's cool. Congrats on that. Yeah, and this fight card's been pretty damn good. But yeah, Mackenzie. What was I saying? Mackenzie Dern. Oh, Cowboy. There's that picture right there is of me meeting Cowboy, like, what was that now? 2 years ago at the UFC X. And I met him in 2013 as well, the same time that I met Chuck Liddell. So I've always been a big fan of Cowboy. I know there's a lot of rumors about this, that, and the other thing with him, and you know how he acts outside of the cage or whatever. But I've been following him since I was a big tap out guy back in the day. I have a tap out tattoo, which is crazy. And I know that people that love tap out didn't have the best of reputations, but I loved Mask, who was the founder of Tap Out, and Punk Ass and Skyscrape. I got to meet Punk Ass and Skyscrape because unfortunately Mask passed away before I got a chance to meet him. But yeah, I watched their TV show. They were like some of the, you know, pioneers that helped with bring MMA to the mainstream and stuff, and you know, their clothing company and shit. Chuck reminds me of the Don't Be a Redneck Comedian. Oh, Jeff Foxworthy. That's hilarious. Tap Out Clothing fucked their rep up. Oh, well, they sold the company. That's the problem. Yeah, because then they did the whole WWE thing. But, you know, it is what it is. But I loved Tap Out back in the day. I was a big Tap Out fan. I had Tap Out stickers on my motorcycle, on my cars. I have a tattoo. I have a shit ton of shirts. Just like, I mean, I wear these shirts now, these crazy design shirts. Infinity wears them too, Into the AM. But like I always find some kind of clothing company brand that I like a lot, and I stick to wearing that. And these shirts are very comfortable and quality material and shit. So this is the company I rep now, which is I had no sponsorship or nothing. It's just I wear their shirts all the time, which is Into the AM. They're pretty dope quality shirts and graphics and shit. So I love them, unless I forget I have green on them in the studio. Oh yeah. Yeah, with the green screen that messes that up a little bit. But yeah, they have a lot of dope designs and graphics and shit, and they're good quality shirts. They fit well. So but yeah, back in the day I wore nothing but Tap Out. And I loved it. Just fight wear, you know. And they sponsored a lot of my favorite fighters and shit, and I loved what they stood for. And I watched I actually still have all the DVDs of the series that they did on TV, so it was pretty sick. But I loved Mask and Punk Ass and Skyscrape and shit. So but yeah, I was a big Tap Out guy. So I watched what's it called? Cowboy Cerrone came up on that show. He got discovered there because they used to discover fighters and sponsor them and bring them up into the UFC and shit, which was badass, which is another reason why I liked them so much. And that's how Donald Cowboy Cerrone got started. So I've been following him since before he was in the UFC. When he was on that show, it was pretty sick. All right, so now we have the next two fights. We have to see if Cop wins his fight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cop's been kind of in the mix for a while now. Next up is Tai Tuivasa versus Tellison Teixeira. That should be a good one. unfortunately, Ty just can't seem to get a win. We got the co-main event coming up: Alexandre Pantoja versus Joshua Van. Tai Tuivasa is one of my favorites too. What's funny is when I was first doing like the watch parties and shit, and I was posting stuff online, people actually thought I look that I look like Tai Tuivasa, which is hilarious. I actually got asked a couple times if I was Tai on the podcast. It was weird. Can't thank you enough for the great play-by-play commentary tonight. It's appreciated from someone like myself that can't watch live this evening. Oh, hey, 78 Northwest. No problem, man. I appreciate you for being here and supporting me as well and tuning in. I try my best at the play-by-play. And yeah, this is when I'm in here by myself, especially, I'm not talking to anybody else but you guys. It's so much easier to interact with you and to do play-by-play. So yeah, I try my best at it. Hopefully it's not too, jumping around or shoddy, but yeah, I'm here to just help out with anybody that can't watch or just to help entertain with anybody watching along. I love appreciating it. I love interacting and I appreciate you guys for it. So thank you. Thanks, Infinity. So yeah, we got the co-main event coming up. Pantoja versus Van. Who you guys got in this one, or who do you like in this one? I actually really like Joshua Van. I like Pantoja. He's got, I mean, I respect his skills and whatnot, but I just never really been a big fan of his. So it's kind of tough, but I like Joshua Van a lot, and I think that he's more than deserving of the title shot. I just don't know if he's ready to get the win against someone like Pantoja, because Pantoja is just so durable. He's a fucking dog. He fights through a lot of adversity and is able to overcome it and get the win. So Infinity's going for Pantoja. I love his walkout music though. Many Men by fucking 50 Cent. I was a big 50 Cent fan back in the day. I still am, but I actually, the way that I repped Tap Out and the way I rep Into the AM now, I used to rep G Unit back in the day. I'm sure Infinity knows what's up with that, but G Unit back in the day was my shit. I used to wear all the G Unit clothing. I still rock that song. Yeah, that's one of 50's best songs ever made is Many Men. And Pantoja walking out to that, much respect for that one. It's sick. But yeah, I mean, I like Pantoja. I think he's a great champ. And I think he gets hit a lot, and I'm surprised he doesn't get finished more often with how much damage he takes in almost every single fight. But I think Joshua Van has some really good power, and so that gives him the possibility of winning this fight. But can he dig deep? Can he get taken into deep water? And can he survive everything that Pantoja throws at his opponent? Every time I go to work, that song plays in my head. Yeah. It's a great song, man, along with a lot of other 50 Cent songs. But there's a lot of my favorites that 50 made, especially on that album. But Joshua Van, I think it's a great time for him to get the title shot. I think maybe if he had a few more tougher fights, maybe he might be a little more prepared, but I think he has a great chance against Pantoja. And even if he doesn't get it this time, he's young enough to be. Oh, Lloyd Banks was definitely the shit. I loved Lloyd Banks a lot. He was like my second favorite. Young Buck is sick too, though. When he was with G Unit, Tony Yayo had some bangers for sure. I mean, that's all of G Unit, obviously, but yeah, Yayo had some really good bangers. I have an old school playlist that I have all of their shit. Yeah, Yayo, good wordplay. And I mean, even just his name, like his name itself is smart as shit. You would think just off the rip, if you know anything, you would think, oh, Tony Yayo, that makes sense. I understand. But yeah, his name means a lot more than what you think. So, and yeah, his songs were great. Young Buck was just that hardcore Southern rapper. He just had some hard beats. I loved it. And then Lloyd was just that smooth flow of Banks along with the beats. It made dollars and cents. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yayo was the shit. I liked all of G Unit, man. It was dope. And then when Game was a part of it for a minute, Game was sick too with it. He's sick with the wordplay too. The way that he incorporates all the old school artists and shit, and the way that he would put different lyrics in his songs, the Game was the shit too. But yeah, I mean, this is what's fun about interacting with everybody, man. It's just thinking about different things. You come up with different topics and shit. When he had the ice cream cone on his face, yeah. What did it start off as? Wasn't it like a fucking butter? No, it wasn't. It like the LA symbol, and then it was like a butterfly or fucking like he changed that shit into so many different things. I don't even know how he did it. We got Joshua Van walking out to the cage right now. Oh, it turned into LA. Okay. I think it started as a butterfly, turned into the ice cream cone, and then he kept getting clowned. Yeah, because what the fuck is he doing? It's like when he left G Unit, he did some weird shit. I don't know why. You know, they had their beef and shit too. It was weird. But he's a great artist still. Joshua Van looking hyped on his way out. I need to get some UFC hats. That's one thing I don't have any UFC hats. I got a ton of Atlanta Braves hats because I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. I got a pretty good amount of Indianapolis Colts fans because that's my favorite football team. But I don't have any UFC hats. I need to get some. I had one back in the day, a red one, red and white. But it's been a long time. They don't make any really good fitted UFC hats. I think that's why I don't have any. Yeah, because like even the hat he's wearing, I like that hat, but it's a snapback. I don't like snapbacks. I like fitted hats. Hearing 50 Roast Diddy is the best. Yeah. Have you watched that documentary? That shit is insane, bro. There's all kinds of fucking little fucking Easter eggs and snippets in there that are really good. The shit that they covered about Biggie and Tupac. I could put your logo on a t-shirt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't thought about shirts either. I've just been like kind of putting it off because like even the hat took me forever to do. I just don't know what I want yet. You know what I mean? Like I haven't really come up with anything that I like. You can kind of see my old school logo on that one right there. My daughter made that shirt for me when I first started the podcast. But the shirt, the company she got it from, the shirt wasn't the best. The quality of the shirt, I mean, but I have it right there. It's like the old school Going Rounds logo that I started with. But yeah, I just don't know what I want. You know what I mean? Like the logo, like the hat. I love the way that font came out. It looks dope on the hat. My actual logo, that you see in that top corner of the screen right now, like it's tough. That's a tough logo to like push through to other things like shirts and stuff like that. I like the logo. Don't get me wrong. You had to be convinced to get that hat. Yeah. I mean, I kind of did. But I would love to design an actual logo. Like in the back of this hat, I kind of did this. See the GRP? Let me cover my face. So that's like somewhat of a, smaller logo, like actual logo type, but it's still not even like fully representative of what I want. I just haven't come up with anything. I'm not that great at the designs and stuff. And I know AI has kind of come up with some shit. Like the logo I have right now, that's from a small snippet of an intro that Tommy kind of made for me. And that's always been part of my intro because I loved it. I mean, it's dope with the graffiti in the background, the chain link, the texture of the Going Rounds, like the font and the way that the texture is of the color scheme and stuff, the shadows and shit. It's pretty sick. He made that on Envato, I think. And that's always been a part of my intro. But it's tough as a logo, you know what I mean? It's got it doesn't carry over into things very well. If you send it as a PNG, I can put that whatever on there. I can put whatever on there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do that. I can send that to you. I just don't know like what I want, how I want it. It's tough. I'm gonna have to really figure it out. But yeah, it would look sick on a shirt. Maybe I'll buy one of these Into the AM shirts, the blank ones, and I'll send it to you, and I'll send you the logo, and I can have you put it on that type of shirt. That way it's a shirt that I really like to wear. That way I can sport that every once in a while too. And then I'll figure out like other shit too that I want to do. I just really got to come up with like an actual logo. So, but I do like these Into the AM shirts so much that like I'm willing to buy blank ones and send them to you to print shit on that I want. So we'll have to do that. And if I ever do any for anybody else, I'll, other shirts will be fine. But for me, I like these shirts. And I'm not a small dude, so it's tough to find shirts that I really like the way they look on me. Maybe in this next year I'll cut back a little and really focus on fucking cutting some weight, getting my shirt size down a little bit so it's a little easier to find. It's tough out here when you get older though. And not to mention just been kind of big all my life, so it's always a chore trying to fix that. Yeah, I know. Definitely got to work on it. We got Pantoja walking out to many men now. Pantoja to win by KO TKO plus 800. God damn. Yeah, it's because most of the time it goes to decision. Neither one of these guys have been finished. So that makes it tough to bet on him. Oh, here's the matchup. There we go. 8-0 by KO TKO for Pantoja, 12-0 by sub. He's on an 8-fight win streak. Oh, you know what? Van has been finished on the feet and on the ground only once. Plus 800 is crazy. Yeah, but Pantoja wins most of his fights by... Let me pop that up one more time because I wanted to see. He wins, look at 12 subs, 8 wins by KO TKO, 10-5 by decision. He's never lost by decision, Van. So that's one thing for him. He's only got 1 loss by KO TKO and 1 loss by sub, so it's not much. But I think Van kind of outstrikes Pantoja if they stay on the feet. Pantoja's just got all the way around some good talent. So I think it's going to be a fun matchup here, and hopefully we get some good action. Let's hit the smelling salt again real quick before this one starts. Ooh, this is going to hurt. I know it. I can feel it already. Here we go. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh. There it is. Holy shit. Woo. That was a good one. Oh, fuck. I almost spit out my drink. Oh, fuck. Sounds like Tony Yayo over there. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I have another drink ready. I got my drink all set up and ready. So I even got my ice. I like to use this big cubed ice, fancy ice. I got the molds for it. And then I already have my drink all mixed up in here. So I'll just pour this over. And I'll have my second old fashioned now that we're in the co-main event. And then I got a good little squeeze of some orange peel. Get those oils out of there. Mix up get that orange flavoring going. I locked in early with Pantoja finish. Oh, shit. Well, good luck, Shawnee. Perfect. Don't have to hit the mini bar. Yeah, I'm usually back there making drinks and shit. But that's because I have other people in here to keep it going. You know what I mean? But, and I have to make them for multiple people. It's harder to get those made ahead of time. But yeah, with only one, got to put the smoker on it. Oh, I do have a little smoker thing. I was going to bring that in here too, but I forgot. But, it's all good. At least I got the drink. Cheers to everybody out there. Shawnee, if you got a drink, hit that drink up. And yeah, cheers. Pantoja versus Van. Let's hope this is a good one. Here we go. Eat another cookie, and then we'll get some more nicotine going. Hit up the Rogues. We got the apple. Gonna grab a drink and a Tylenol with my old ass. All right, here we go. Pantoja versus Van. Co-main event for the flyweight championship. Oh, Pantoja coming out strong with a big leg kick. Cheers, 78 Northwest. Oh, Pantoja coming out strong with the striking. Oh, head kick caught by Van, and he throws Pantoja down. Oh, I think Pantoja broke his arm. Pantoja broke his arm. Holy shit. Holy shit. Joshua Van wins because he threw Pantoja down and he broke his fucking arm. Oh my God. What the fuck? That's not the best way to win, but you know what? He caused the injury. Someone just got rich? Yeah, no shit. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, he knew. He knew it? Wow, dude. I did not see that shit coming. I mean, nobody probably could have. Did he dislocate it or did he break it? Oh, he fell? Oh, yeah, he bent that shit the wrong... Oh, fuck. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, hell no, bro. He broke that shit. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. That was fucking nasty. Oh my God. That would be a highlight reel. Yeah, no doubt. Apparently he didn't see it coming either. No, he broke the fuck out of his arm, bro. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my God, dude. That was fucking nasty. Fucking Joe saying the same shit I'm saying the second after. And he waved him off too. He's like, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, Josh Van, you know, Dana White's talking to Pantoja now, probably telling him, hey, you'll get a rematch as soon as you get better. He deserves that. I mean, the reign he had, he deserves to get a title shot as soon as he gets better. That sucks, bro. That's a hell of a way to lose a fight. That fucking sucks, dude. I do actually really feel bad for him. That breaking sound gives me flashbacks. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can imagine, man. I could imagine. Fuck. That shit was crazy. I really feel bad for Pantoja because you don't want to go out like that. And I feel bad for Van because he's going to get a bunch of haters, people fucking talking shit about how he's got a fake championship and all that. But, you know, he caused the injury, honestly. I mean, of course, Pantoja just kind of landed wrong, but he threw Pantoja down to the ground and that's what caused the injury. So it's tough, but at the same time, you know, he's the champ. That's how it happens. Coming up on 3 years of GRP, got to do something big this coming year. Maybe a remote cast poolside or something. I am coming up on 3 years. That shit's crazy. Actually, I think I started in August. So I think I just hit 2 years. No, did I just hit 3 years? I don't even remember anymore, man. 2023, 24, 25. So 2 years. Oh, yeah. So we'll be hitting. No, 2026. We're at 3 years. We're at 3 years. I started it in August. I didn't even say anything about the 3 years. Fuck, I didn't even think about it. Fuck. Looking over your shoulder looks like 3. Yeah. Man, Joshua Van, the new champ. That's crazy. Well, the Fight Wheel predicted that one. I'm trying to get rid of this bot bullshit real quick. It's a tough way to win, but you know what? Like I said, he caused the injury because he threw Pantoja down. So, but that's tough shit. That's a tough thing for Pantoja to have to deal with, man. But you know, good on Van for holding back and not hitting him when he was on the ground, recognizing that something bad had happened. And Pantoja, man, I hope he heals up quickly. I hope he gets the title shot the second he gets back because he deserves that. And yeah, welcome to the Joshua Van era. Let's hope that he can at least get one title defense in there. I mean, with nothing having really happened to him in this fight, he should be able to get a title or his first title defense pretty quickly, which I mean is good for the UFC to be able to, you know, kind of give him or kind of be able to make that matchup for a fight card coming up in the near future. Oh my God, they keep showing it, bro. That shit is fucking disgusting. That sucks. But I gotta tell you, the you know, the fact that he like held it together, held his composure, just shows how tough fucking Pantoja is, man. My leg twitched, yeah. Sorry, guys. I still have a little bit of this fucking lingering bullshit. A little bit of a tickle in my throat with a cough. Sometimes it just pops up out of nowhere. And my nose is still like stuffy right now, but it still gets stuffy and runny here and there. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, Tatsuro Taira versus Joshua Van could be a really good fight. And Joshua Van's a good dude, man. He may not be the best on the mic, but he's got to work on his skills on the mic a little bit, I think. But it doesn't matter because his talent in the cage speaks for itself. He made his way to this title fight. He earned it. He deserved it. And you know, people can talk all the shit they want about how he won this belt, but you know, he caused the injury and it's a freak accident. It happens. So hopefully, you know, he gets a pretty quick matchup for a first title defense and he proves that he's a champ, and then we'll wait for Pantoja to come back. Heal up quick, Pantoja. That's very unfortunate, but damn. I'm glad I made my drink when I did because that was a fast ending. Mike takes time. He was hired to beat ass, and he did. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you could see the bone shift inside his skin. That shit was nasty. Oh, I got you. Yeah. He just seems like kind of one of those guys that just, you know, he's not overly outspoken. He's a real humble dude too, but he likes to keep his fashion going and shit like that. So maybe, you know, he gets that drip going and he gets a little more confident now with the belt on, and maybe that's when his mic skills come up a little bit. His hands definitely do the talking. Motherfucker's got some power. So, you know, unfortunate way for the co-main event to end, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm losing my money in absurdist amount of ways. Yeah, the Combat Sports Today guys are talking in the chat about how this main card is kind of ass. GG's to Joshua Van though. Yeah, I mean, fuck, he's the champ, you know. He made his way there. It's an unfortunate way to win the belt, but he won the belt regardless. So +7. Oh shit, that's crazy. There's plus money on everything for the main event except for obviously +800 didn't help. Yeah, I know, but somebody definitely made some fucking money because that is considered a TKO. So, But I think that was a TKO for Pantoja to win by TKO at plus 800. I didn't really see what it said for Van. Might be something to look into. I keep looking over at these streamer awards because I'm waiting to see some of the streamers I know and if they win. That's a mortgage payment? Yeah. If you bet enough money on it, for sure. Golf and Glory got a parlay. I don't know if he made any bets, man. I don't know. Plus 550 or something like that for Van. Oh, okay. That's still pretty good. Man, fucking congrats to Joshua Van, though, man. He made his way up there and he earned it. He earned his shot. So, and he got it. He got the win. It is what it is. $20 is $20. Yeah. Well, all we got left is the main event. Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan, part 2. Petr Yan talked about I was debating to put something on him, but decided to go for Pantoja by sub. I mean, that's not a bad bet, man. I mean, I would have assumed something of that sort too, by sub or by decision for Pantoja. So yeah, it's tough to, come up with something like this to have happen. But I guess if you're thinking KO TKO from Van, it could have happened. What was I saying? Petr Yan talked about all of like injuries and stuff like that in their last fight. So, that was awesome. Tua, you're not a big fan of Pantoja? I'm not really a huge fan of Pantoja either. Van should have followed up with some punches. To leave it to Tua to come in and shake things up in the chat. Welcome back, Tua. Oh, you love Pantoja? Oh, then why'd you say that was awesome? Nah, not a degenerate. I only bet what I afford to lose. Yeah, that makes sense. Absolute. Yeah, his arm's not very good though, Tua. That's right. You were a big Pantoja fan. I forgot. I love freak stuff happening. Oh, okay. That makes sense coming from you, Tua, honestly. Fucking bots. God damn it. I thought I fucking fixed this. I need to go back into Stream Elements and see if I can get that bot to start working for me in the opposite way, where it gets rid of shit instead of fucking letting things pop up. No lies detected. Pantoja should have come to the fight with stronger bones. Oh fuck.
Bruh.
I forgot about my soundboard. I gotta use it. Well, I mean, lock in because Merab versus Petr Yan might go to the whole way. So he went in there like Skeletor. But Merab was talking about wanting to finish this fight against Yan and finish him on the feet. So that might prove bad for him. I mean, Yan can bang. Merab about to roll his ankle. Dude, if that happens, oh my God. Talk about the worst way to end 2 title fights is if fucking Merab gets injured and Yan gets the title back by that. That would be some dumb shit. Yeah, Infinity's got PTSD. He blew out his Achilles tendon, and yeah, that's not good. It has been a pretty good card, Tua, honestly. I mean, that sucks the way that fight ended. Like I said, the CST guys, there's a whole thread going on, and they're not really happy, but ripped in half. That's how I met you. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So yeah, at least some good came out of it, right? But hey, don't forget, guys. By the way, everybody that's in here right now, just so you know, I'm doing an interview with Infinity on Wednesday. So go follow DJ Infinity AZ. Go follow his YouTube page, and yeah, we're gonna be talking about some just podcasting stuff. You know, the come up of going rounds and how I got started and shit like that. So And he's also interviewing Tommy that was in the chat earlier. He'll be interviewing him and talking about his come up, because he's been blowing up with the Star Trek page. So you can always go check that out too. Technically Trek, they're blowing up right now. So yeah, he's gonna be interviewing him as well. So got some good stuff coming out of DJ Infinity. Go check out his YouTube page. Go follow him, subscribe, all that good stuff. He did a 24-hour stream not that long ago. And yeah, go like, subscribe, do all the good stuff you got to do for YouTube. The ladies fight wasn't good. Oh, you're talking about Barber and Silva? I don't know. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't the worst fight ever. Going rounds will be 7 p.m. AZ time, all live. Yeah, we'll be on Wednesday. So check that out. Going live. Or if you can't catch it live, watch it later. It'll be up there. Check it out. Looking forward to it. We tried to do one once before, but he was having some technical issues and stuff like that. He's got an all new setup. Pretty dope setup, as a matter of fact. My daughter almost bought that shit while she was at Costco the other day. We were there on Friday and she was looking into stuff. And she almost dropped the money on that right then and there, but she thought better of it at the moment. But I know you said that prices were going up and stuff, but it's even fucking cheaper now. Yeah, I know. That's why she was about to buy it. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't like full on Christmas time right now, I would just buy it for her. But you know, we got a lot of people to buy gifts for, so. But she's thinking about it, so who knows? I was thinking about telling her let's go in on it together, but that's still a decent amount of change. She's got some good savings going on, but I told her maybe you shouldn't blow all of your savings all at once. But she's working hard. She makes some decent money. Yeah, I know you said that. She about to buy a truck? No, she's trying to buy a new PC setup because she's a streamer and a gamer too. And she has a gaming laptop right now, which I bought her for Christmas a couple years ago. But she's been wanting a really good, PC. And Infinity just bought one that's pretty sick. And she was looking into buying that as well. But she's got some good savings going up. It helps she lives at home still. She moved out for a while, but she wound up back at home. No, she does not have a 3K budget, but we found some good deals around about 900 and 1200, and she's got a good savings going on. So she was thinking about dropping the money, but she decided to wait. We'll see. Yeah, I mean 1500 is a really good setup, but yeah, it is at about 1200 right now. She did find one for about 850. That's pretty similar. But yeah, it's definitely more than she needs. So 1200 max budget is great. It definitely is. She works her ass off though, man. She's actually an Amazon delivery driver, and she works really, really fucking hard. As much as shit as people want to talk about Amazon delivery, she gets her ass kicked on the daily, and but she works really hard. She's got a good work ethic, and she has to go and rescue people all the time and have to take half their fucking deliveries because they can't get it done in time, and she gets her part done early enough to be able to go out and help other people get their shit done. So best part is they're upgradable. Yeah, for sure. She better be awesome at gaming. She's pretty damn good at gaming. She definitely she's in school for gaming right now. She actually just, by the way, congrats to Tenet Trin. Trin is my daughter. About to hurt himself doing cartwheels and shit. Oh yeah. Marab. Oh, yawn. But yeah, Tenet Trend, you can go follow her on Twitch and on YouTube and stuff, but she hasn't been putting out a whole lot lately. She's been very focused on school. She works full time and she's in school at the U of A, but she just won for her senior project. They just made their own game, and it's pretty sick. So for those who don't know, if you tell Alexa to thank your driver during this time of year, they will get $5 added to their check at no cost to you. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Please do that. My daughter's one of those drivers. So, but yeah, she just won an award for developing her own game, her and her team, and for their senior project, and it was pretty sick. She showed it to us yesterday. It was so dope. So I was happy to see it. You know, it kind of looks like the old school Mario game, but you know they're not doing anything crazy, but it's definitely a pretty sick little game. It's I think it's called what was it called again? It's like a fire. It's like a learning game plus a plus like a regular game, 16-bit pixel style joint. Yeah, exactly. And they have an indoor and outdoor version. The outdoor version really looks like fucking Mario Brothers. It's pretty cool. I don't know that you can actually play it. They just developed it for their class, but I'll ask her. We'll see. It's pretty sick though. I would play it on my cast. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like it. So, but yeah, they won. It was pretty sick. So congrats to her. Man, these bots are killing me, bro. Like they were not this prevalent on the last watch party. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm gonna have to look into how to get this shit fucking nuked before I even have to worry about it. Piece of shit. But again, when I'm here by myself, it's a little easier to handle. Yeah. Need to add a moderator. I mean, I do, but I need somebody that's like I need somebody that's like dedicated, you know, they can be here all the time whenever I pop up. That's tough, you know, it's a lot to ask out of somebody. Maybe if I had a couple different moderators, some of you guys are in here all the time. If you're interested, let me know. I mean, I could moderate you, I guess. As long as you don't have any, you know, ulterior motives. But yeah. Especially when I'm in here with guests, that's when it's tougher for me to keep up with it, you know? But if anybody's interested, let me know. I mean, can't really do much for you in the sense of other than my appreciation, but if you're in here and want to do it, it does latch on when you see UFC live or something like that. It thinks that you're trying to put, you know, you want a link or something. Maybe it'll slow down after Paramount Plus starts because of the fact that you don't have to pay for it. Oh, look, we start talking about it and it's like, oh, hey, let's fucking pop up some more. Oh, really, Tua? Maybe I've been getting to it before you see it, but yeah, it's definitely been happening a lot. Oh, let me get to, there's that. So Marab is on a 14 fight win streak, which is fucking impressive. He's never been finished on defeat. He's only been subbed once. He's Piotr Jan's on a 3 fight win streak. Let me hit that again because it went by really fast. He's never been finished in a fight at all. He's only lost by decision 4 times. So he's on a 3 fight win streak. Thanks to it. Appreciate that. Then you can make the mod. You can take the mod away when you end. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know if I can do it right now. I don't remember exactly how to do it. I got to look into it again. But yeah, in the next one, if you want to do it, whenever we do watch parties, is the only time I get the bots in here. Otherwise, it's only some dumb shits that say stupid things every once in a while on the regular pod. Okay, Tua, I appreciate you. Whenever I see you in here, I'll mod you. I'll make sure I have notes on how to do it quickly. We only have 1 fight left, so it's not a big deal. I'll keep up with it this time. But I will make a note on how to do it, and the next time we do a watch party, I will mod you, Tua, and yeah, we'll just do it that way for now. I appreciate you. We just got the announcements going on right now. Bruce Buffer doing his thing, and then we'll get started. Okay, Infinity. Sounds good. Yeah, it's just easier sometimes when someone else is watching, you know, because I'm trying to keep up with the stream and I'm looking over here and sometimes it happens over here. I'm drinking an old fashioned, Tua. That's like my drink of choice. I got this whole little mini bar over here full of bourbons and whiskeys and shit. But yeah, I'm really into old fashions. I have my own recipe that I make, and people seem to love it. Infinity can vouch for my old fashions being good. But yeah, it's my own little kind of. I'm having Mountain Dew and Tito's. Oh yeah, that's his signature drink. But yeah, my old fashions are good. Bring that recipe up here next. Yeah. And you know, we're doing that stream next week. So we'll have that down. And then yeah, we're gonna have to plan probably after the first of the year, we'll have to plan for me getting up there to his drinking coffee. I love to have a drink, you know, it loosens me up a little bit, gets me a little more open and stuff on here. And yeah, I just like having a drink. Hey, shout out to I don't think you guys know streaming, but Senna won the Sapphire Award. That's pretty dope. She's one of the streamers I watch a lot. She's very easy on the eyes, but she's also very funny and entertaining. Here we go. Start of the first round. Merab circling around like he does always, yawn stalking. Who's the streamer? Her name is Senna. She's my daughter actually introduced me to her. She's pretty dope. I watch her streams all the time. She's fucking funny as hell, and she's easy on the eyes. She's like 28, 29. So yeah, but she's very fun to watch. And she's hilarious, and yeah, it's fun. Image helps. Yeah, I'll send it to you later. Infinity. She's a Blasian. I'm sure you know what that means. Oh, big right hand by Merab. Petr Yan looking a little hesitant here. I mean, he's stalking, but he hasn't thrown a whole lot yet. Merab's really throwing some big punches out there. I mean, he's only landed that one so far, but I mean, he's being aggressive with it, which is not something we see a whole lot out of Merab. He did say he wanted to finish this on the feet, but I hope he doesn't let that get the best of him and take away from what he does best. You know, of course, we'd love to see a knockout. But, you know, I'd hate to see him lose the title just because he fell in love with his striking, you know? Merab caught a jab. I guess he's got a little red mark under his eye. Yeah, don't gas out. Merab does not gas out, though. No matter what he does, he doesn't gas out. I'll tell you that right now. But he also doesn't throw a lot of strikes. A lot of it's wrestling and grappling, but I would say that takes more out of you than striking. So I think his gas tank is good, unless he had a bad weight cut or something, but there was no indication of that in this one. He's landing some good punches, though. Ooh, Merab's just going after him, man, with those strikes up top. Oh, Yan slipping in some good jabs in there, though. He's landing. Merab's throwing a lot of strikes. He's not. Oh shit! Big right hand by Yan that landed on Merab. Maybe now he'll jump back down to that wrestling because that was a flush shot. Another jab by Yan that landed. Ooh, uppercut that Merab kind of walked into, but now he's got a leg of Yan and he's trying to take him down. Turned him around, got his back, and he takes him down to the ground, but Yan is fighting and he gets back up pretty quick. Merab still has a hold of his waist, though, on his back. Merab is relentless on that back and with the takedown, and he'll find a way to get it down there, or else he'll keep Yan tied up and keep that dominant position. He's trying to get the trip in there. It looks like Merab is bleeding. You can see some blood on the back of Jan, definitely coming from Merab's face. So he got opened up with that big shot that he took. Merab working on kneeing those legs, trying to take down Jan. Jan's defense is pretty good so far. He's fighting the hands around the waist, but Merab is relentless with that dominant position there. Jan throwing some elbows to the arms. Merab trying to throw him down again and doesn't get it. Let's see if he doesn't get frustrated by this. They're showing the replay right now of that straight left that came in and the overhand right on the chin of Merab. Merab just threw a combination right now that landed on Piotr and another jab right now. Exchanging some shots. Merab back to the back of Jan. Wraps him up and holds him there. Jan is still fighting the hands. Merab is throwing knees to the legs. The crowd's booing, but I mean, we just got to this position, so calm the fuck down. Merab throwing some knees up the middle as Jan turns around. They separate. 10 seconds left in the first round. It's a close first round for sure. Jan landed some good shots, but Merab did as well, and Merab had a lot of control time, so I think Merab might have just edged out that first round. Merab's no stranger to losing a couple rounds, though, and then dominating for the rest of the night. So even if he gave up this first round, it's okay. Merab just asked if he won that round, and his corner said yes. Like, without even a hesitation. So maybe that's true, maybe not. John Wood telling him to get on those double legs and take him down. Probably because he ate a couple big shots there and got opened up, so. The broadcast just said they're not so sure that he won that round as obviously as he thinks he did, or as obvious as his corner thinks he did. Merab comes out with a big right hand, though, just grazing Piotr Jan. Jan lands a good leg kick. DC just said that Jan had the most damaging strike of the whole first round. Merab wrapping him up. He hasn't really taken him down fully yet. You see Paul wants a weight penalty before he gets beat up next year? Oh, shit. I did not see that. Yeah, that's one of those fights we're going to definitely cover in that downtime of the UFC. I think that they're doing it during that time. Against Anthony Joshua, he's going to want the upper hand in any which way possible. So I'm not surprised. Interesting start. Merab landing well. Big shot from Jan. Good takedown defense from Jan. 10-9 Merab, says Bisping. 10-9 Jan in round 1. 10-9 Jan in round 1. Couple people thinking Jan won that first round. I think it's early Jan. Okay. Merab's not having good luck with the takedowns right now. Piotr Jan's takedown defense is fucking working right now. Oof. Big left hand by Jan landing on Merab. Merab's landing some shots of his own too, though. Oh. Big right hand by Merab there. DC says Jan's hands look sick right now. But I mean, he hasn't put together a ton of shit. It's just he's landed some stuff here and there. They are some more damaging shots. But Merab's throwing some big shots too. Again, even if Merab drops the first couple rounds, he'll come back in the third really turn it up with the takedowns and stuff. So hopefully he does that again and doesn't fall in love with his striking, thinking that he's going to finish it that way. Like, don't get caught up in that shit, dude. Do what you fucking do. Jan has that really good defense. He holds that right hand to his face really close. So he's always got the defense up. Jan goes for the takedown and he gets him down. Holy shit. Jan gets the first clear-cut takedown on Merab. Merab reverses it, though, and now has Jan's back. Wow. Merab shaving time off that clock. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of something he does, right? But Jan back to his feet. Jan rolls. And now he's got the back of Merab as he pushes Merab against the cage. Holy shit. Yeah, Merab, I mean, Jan is fucking active right now. Merab tying up a guillotine, trying to at least arm in. Yeah, this is a pretty good fight so far. Merab trying to drag Jan down to the canvas with that guillotine. And he lets it go. Merab's face is busted up, man. Oh, big left by Merab. Merab's throwing big shots, but he's got to be careful, man. He's got to be careful because Jan can catch him. He's already busted him open. And Merab's takedowns are not... He's not able to follow through and get those takedowns. They're not working. Jan's defense is great. I don't know why Merab keeps going for a single leg, man. He needs to go for the power double, fucking really push through that takedown. Because everything he's doing to get Jan down, and Jan's not going down. Okay, he just took him down somewhat right now, but Jan gets right back up to his feet. Merab trying to hit him with the knees. Jan turns it around and puts Merab against the cage. 35-133. 26% for Dvalishvili on significant strikes. Jan is at 52%. And Merab's busted open. Fucking bleeding all over the place right now. But he doesn't look like he's hurting. And he doesn't look like he's gassing. So, he's not frustrated yet either. So, we'll see. 10 seconds left of the second round. That's it. End of the second. So I will say this. If Jan got that first round, he might have that second round too. But I'll tell you this right now. Merab looks like he's okay. He's giving the thumbs up. He's bloodied up, but he's all right. I will say this, though. If Merab loses that third round, he's in trouble because he's not a big finisher. So if he loses that third round, he's in some trouble. And he's really going to have to work hard at getting Jan in a bad position to try to submit him or really land some big shots on him. Jan's taking some deep breaths right now, so maybe he'll gas out. But as of right now, Petr Yan's looking pretty fucking good. His striking is working. His takedown defense is working. Merab's having trouble taking him down, and that's his bread and butter. Merab's landing some decent shots on Jan too, but Jan has landed the better ones, the more damaging strikes. So this is an interesting fight so far. 2 rounds in, about to head into the third. Round 3, Merab's still bleeding from his nose and his eye. Jan going after it quickly. Merab trying to circle around the outside of the cage. Jan stalking his prey. That's what he's doing. In the first fight, Merab attempted 22 takedowns and secured only 7. Yeah, and at this point right now, he hasn't even secured that many. How many attempts so far? Like 6? No, they said 9, and he still attempted a few more after that, so he's probably in double digits at this point. And I think he's only really gotten 1. This pay-per-view going crazy? What do you mean, Johnny? Oh, shit. Jan just threw Merab on his fucking head. Merab got right back up, but Jan just threw Merab on his head. That shit is crazy. Jan is winning this fight in the way Merab usually does. Merab's got to turn it up. Jan's the only clear takedown. True. They keep replaying this damn arm break. Yeah. Ooh, good left hand by Jan. Merab's got to do something, man. He's got to do something. He's in trouble right now. We're in the third round. Round 2 was another close one. I've got Jan up 20-18, but it's easily could be tied at 20 or even. Okay. There's Merab. Picks up Jan, walking around the cage, playing to the crowd, and throws him down. There's the first real clear dominant takedown by Merab, but Jan gets right back up. Van won by arm break, and now Jan giving Merab a run for his money. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I got you, Johnny. This shit is crazy. Merab's starting to feel himself with the takedowns again. Jan is getting back up quickly, though. I'll tell you that. So that might be frustrating for Merab, but he doesn't seem to get frustrated easily. So he's got the back, and Piotr Jan is working on fighting those hands, but Merab's got a death clutch on him. Merab transitions to that single leg, but Jan with the good balance, and they separate. Oh, good jabs exchanged. Merab goes in for the single leg again, but Jan has that really good balance, man. He is not giving up those single legs easy. And Merab takes him down for a quick second. Jan's back up. Is this Merab's 4th title defense? Yes, it is. Yeah, I got you, Infinity. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's his 4th title defense in 1 year. He won the title last year, and he's had 4. This is his 4th fight this year, all title defenses, which is crazy. They're saying Jan's slowing down a little bit. Umar loving this. Yeah. Umar will say that he broke his hand and that's why he lost that fight. But, I mean, if Jan can do this, I'm sure Umar can too. But what the fuck happened? I mean, besides the hand break last time. Oh. Merab's face is so busted up. Holy shit. Merab is just playing around a little bit. I hope he takes this seriously, man, because shit's way too close to be fucking around. Ooh. Good jabs by Merab, but Piotr Jan's coming back with some good jabs of his own. Another shot by Merab with the single leg, but he's not having good luck with that. He needs to get good entries with the double leg because that single leg high crotch is not working. Piotr Jan's balance is too good. He's making Jan miss a lot right now, which could be taking some gas from Jan, which is good because he looked like he was slowing down a bit already. But yeah, the pace is nuts, and fucking Jan might gas out, and that might do good for Merab. But Merab's face is so busted up, man. He's got so much blood on his face. Oh, ooh, Jan is backing up, and he's not looking like he's reacting as quickly anymore. If Merab can win this, oh, good body shot. That looked like it hurt Merab. Good body shot by Jan. Merab's smiling, but that looked like it hurt him. Good right hand by Jan. 5 seconds left in the third round. This is another close round. The second and third rounds are close, man. They could go either way. The first round, I think, was full on Jan. Merab is bloodied up. Jan is confused as to where his corner is. I think he's gassing out, man. So if Merab won any of these first 3 rounds, he might have Jan right in the position he wants him in right now. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? That's the cool thing about this watch. You sent me pictures and it looks fucking dope on my watch. Look at that shit. That's crazy. Apparently I can watch videos on this watch too, but I haven't had time to fucking try it out. But yeah, I got this new watch, the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. It's pretty sick. I like it. I had the Watch 5 Pro before. And yeah, I thought it was cool, but this classic one is pretty sick. It's got the bezel that turns, which is pretty sick too. I'm loving it. All right, here we go. Start of the 4th round. Jan looks a little more energized coming out of the corner. Championship rounds. Here we go. -105 for Dvalishvili, -125 for Jan as far as the live odds go right now. So Jan is the favorite at the moment to win going into the championship rounds. Slightly, but Merab's got to turn it up right now. Ooh, good right hand by Merab coming over the top. He's got Jan pressed up against the cage. Oh, Jan turned it around. Has Merab against the cage now. Merab looking with the arm in guillotine. No mercy, neutralizing the wrestling and damaging Merab on the feet. The pace is insane. 3-0 Jan. Oh, Merab with the guillotine right now. 30-27 Jan. Holy shit. 2-1 Jan. As far as threads go right now. 29-28 Jan through 3 rounds. Everybody's saying Jan's got the fight in the bag so far. Oh, Jan gets out of that guillotine. Holy shit, dude. This is crazy. Jan's got Merab's back right now, the same way Merab has been getting Jan's back with him pressed up against the cage. Merab turns around, gets out of there. They separate. Ooh. Jan throwing one of those oblique kicks and then a kick to the body. Sorry about the sniffles, guys. Like, this is about the time of night where my nose starts getting all funky since I've been sick. Merab's got to turn it up. He just landed a good right hand, but he hasn't been landing too many big damaging shots. His takedowns aren't working. Jan has been doing enough to maybe get him the round. Good left hand on the separation there by Jan. Jan looking like the Jan of old, man. Pyotr Jan, holy shit. I'm sure I do have a deviated septum, by the way. If I blew my nose right now, it might be better, but Tony Yayo. I don't have anything to blow my nose with, and that wouldn't be the best on stream. Oh, good short left by Jan, landing on Merab. Merab's relentless, though, man. He's taking all this damage and just still keeps pressing forward. Oh, shit. Jan just pushed him back, though, as I said that. Fuck. Merab might lose his fight, man. Holy shit. Merab might have to finish him to win this fight after this round. Oh, good body shot by Jan. Merab getting pushed back against the cage. Maybe 4 fights in a year is too much. Either that or Jan has just gotten this much better. Use the inside of your shirt? No. I'd rather not. Because I know what's coming out of my nose right now. It's not good.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Jan made big corrections from the first fight. 100%. His striking is on point. His takedown defense is on point. He's doing what he needs to do. 50 seconds left of the 4th round. Oh, Merab still can't be stopped, but he's losing this fight, I think, right now. Oh, big right hand by Jan on the entry. And another left right there. Oh, tried for the spinning. Didn't really get it. Rematch makes things easier. True. He learned from that first fight, that's for sure. Yeah, Jan fell off after he lost to Aljamain due to that illegal knee. And he lost a few fights after that. And I mean, he never looked like the top level of himself like he did when he was the champ and when he got to being the champ. And all of a sudden, he's gotten back to that right now. He's looking damn good in this fight. Whew. Well, speaking of my daughter who cooks things and bakes things, she actually made these peppermint cocoa fucking cookies, which are pretty badass. They taste damn good. They're soft. I mean, props to her. I'm not big into peppermint, but she only put a little bit in these. She made another batch of some other ones that had the peppermint sprinkles on top. A lot more peppermint. I'm not big into it, but these are really goddamn good. Is that what's wrong with your nose? Maybe. Fucking A. Here we go. 5th and final round of this championship fight. Bantamweight championship on the line. I think Petr Yan's winning this fight. Merab Dvalishvili, his face is all busted up, bruised up. He's battered. But he still looks like he's got a lot of gas in the tank. He just can't seem to get those takedowns to work for him. So let's see what happens in this 5th round. 3-1 Yan. Oh, good shot by Merab there. Merab being the aggressor with the striking right now. Merab's landing right now. Petr Yan's pushing forward, but Merab's landing the better shots at the moment. Maybe Yan was right when he said he had all these injuries and stuff in that first fight. Good body shot by Yan. Good leg oblique kick there. Oh, good shots by Merab. Ooh, good combination by Yan. Two for 25 on the takedowns for Merab. That's crazy considering the amount of takedowns he usually gets. Another twisted to finish off the round. If I can get it before it's over. 3 minutes left. Repeat that stat, please. What stat? Oh, 2 for 25 on takedowns for Merab, which is crazy. 35% significant strikes for Merab. Oh, fuck, I missed the one for Yan. Original twisted, here we go. No problem. Merab trying to take down Yan right now. Not successful. Merab's bleeding all over the place right now. Show the TV, please. You don't have enough viewers to be banned. Okay, well, you can be banned, Luke. But I'm not gonna do it. Also, we're in the last round. A little late there, buddy. Also, my camera's over here and my TV, my screen is right under it. I'm not doing it. That's a strike waiting to happen. Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing it. Merab's face is so bloodied up. Holy shit. Also, I paid good money for this, so yeah, unless you're gonna send me some money, it ain't happening. Merab with the guillotine. This could be the time where he finishes it, but Yan fucking makes his way out of that guillotine. tosses Merab around as he pulls his head out of there, and now he's got Merab's back. I think Merab is losing this fight, and the fight wheel might have been correct now with 2 new champions. That's crazy. Didn't mean that in a bad way, just looking for a stream, my bad. No worries, Luke. It's just, you know, some people come in here fucking being a dick. Sorry, I didn't mean to be an asshole. It's just, you know, you got to understand, I have a podcast that I like to do, and I've been trying to grow my channel, and I don't need a strike against me. But yeah, I can't believe Merab's about to lose too, man. It sucks. I don't have a link, bro. I paid for it. I'm sorry. And I'm not giving anybody my password. Oh, I see, Tua. You're telling him, okay, I got you. Yeah, I mean, people will hook you up with links. I wish I could, but I can't, man. I'm sorry. Appreciate you for jumping in, though, Luke. Sorry for being a dick. Here we go. Last 15 seconds of the round. They're exchanging here. Jan going for the takedown, pressing Merab. Oh, and he takes Merab down. That's the nail in the fucking coffin. Jan just won the title right now. He just took Merab down in the last 10 seconds of the round, and he's about to take him down again. No. There's no way in hell Merab won that fight. If Jan doesn't win this fight, something is really, really wrong. Yup, that's game, Tua said. He's right. Merab runs right out and talks to Dana. Someone else got a payday? Yeah. Fuck, man. I don't know that there's any way Merab won that fight. His face is so busted open. He didn't get all the takedowns he's used to getting. Jan fought a beautiful fight. He didn't get gassed. I thought he would. This is crazy. And I'm pretty goddamn sure we're about to see Anu once again. Wow. What a fight, dude. It went to decision, but that was a crazy fight. Jan came for war 100%. Yeah, Piotr Jan definitely redeemed himself after that first fight. And as much as we thought Merab was going to be a long-standing champion, he has been pretty good. He's defended 3 times in 1 year, granted. I'll tell you right now, maybe the 4th fight was probably not a good idea. Johnny says, can't wait for the trilogy fight. Yeah, I bet you they give him a trilogy too. I bet you that's when Merab jumped out there and said, hey, listen, I probably lost this fight. Please give me the rematch soon. Wow. Yeah, Jan was on top of his game, that's for sure. That's a hell of a fight put up. 4th was too much. Yeah, I think it might have been. Merab's corner giving Jan props. Aljamain, Ray Longo, Dana White. I would bet money standing ovation. That was sensational. Yeah. That was a great fight, man. I'll tell you that. Especially with the way the co-main ended. They earned that check for sure. Yep. Because Jan fought his ass off and Merab got beaten up and stayed in there and doesn't even look like he's gassed. He looks beat up, but he doesn't look like he's gassed. Jan had that dope strategy. He definitely did. His takedown defense won him that fight, but his striking as well. 49-46 and 48-47. Unanimous decision win for. And you, Piotr Jan. Yup. Attack the body for the cardio grapplers. Yeah, Tua. He did that. He had some really great body shots. The fucking fight wheel comes through, bro. I can't believe that shit. What the fuck, man? Here, let's go to the fight wheel screen. Hold on. What the fuck am I doing? Body shots wear anyone out after a while. 100%. Attack the body. Yeah. Let's go to that fight wheel screen. Look at this shit. Piotr Jan to win. Yes. Peyton Talbott to beat Cejudo, yes. Tatsuro Taira to beat Brendan Moreno, yes. Joshua Van to beat fucking Alexandre Pantoja, yes. And Guskov to beat fucking Blachowicz, that was a draw. So the fucking fight wheel, man, comes through again. That's insane, bro. I can't believe that shit. Wow. What a fucking fight. What a fight card. I loved it. I thought it was a great card. The streamer awards are over. I just realized that. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see who all won. But I was waiting to see if Senna won that fucking Sapphire Award, and she did, so that's dope. Damn, you should have bet this time, 100%. Yeah, I know. This makes me think Khamzat is a bit of a genius because he shoots from 30 feet away. He doesn't give his opponent the option to attack him when it's... You know what, Tua? That's a fucking good point, man. Honestly, because I think it's stupid when people fucking shoot from that far away, but you're right. The only thing they could do is throw a knee or a kick, but with how fast Khamzat shoots those shots, they don't really have the option to do that. So you might have a great point there. That might be why Khamzat is so fucking so dominant. His fight IQ has gone up 100%. Infinity, you're right about that. Jan did what he had to do, learned from the last fight, and implemented everything he learned. So that was great. It was a great fight. It was a great fight card. Thanks to it. That was awesome, man. I loved it. That's a great way to cap off the 2026 year for the pay-per-views, the end of the pay-per-views. Khamzat wouldn't shoot on RDR from that distance. You might be right, Johnny, but RDR might have a better IQ than that. But, you know, someone's going to catch on to that shit for sure. It's just a matter of, can you beat Khamzat to the punch, right? I can afford the next fights. Yeah. Well, we have a fight night next week, December 13th. We have the last fight card of the year for a fight night. It's at the Apex, so it's probably not going to be that great, but that's okay. It's the end of the year. That's our last fight card, and then we have 6 weeks off, bro. 6 weeks off. So, you know, if you're watching this later, if you're watching this now, go in and drop a comment about whatever kind of content you guys want to see. Give me some ideas. Nobody watching that fight card? Yeah, I know, Johnny. It might not be that great, honestly. But come back tomorrow for the recap of UFC 323. We'll talk about everything that happened here tonight. Good ban MMA for a year. Too much violence. Always with the hot takes, Tua. We can fill that talking shit. Yeah, it's true. Thanks for a great evening of fight commentary. GRP made my night much better being able to tune in. All the best to you and your family for the rest of the weekend. Thank you, 78 Northwest. I appreciate you for coming in, for interacting and watching the stream the whole time. Man, I appreciate you guys a bunch. Tua, as always, I love talking shit. Yeah, I know, Tua, and you're good at it, so it's entertaining. I appreciate you. Need to watch chess or some shit. Yeah, make sure you watch me and Infinity on Wednesday as well. Go follow DJ Infinity Arizona on YouTube. He will be interviewing me on Wednesday. We'll be talking about everything GRP and all of our stuff. So check that out. Should be interesting. Should be fun. Infinity runs his stream a little bit different, so it's cool. DJ Infinity Arizona. It's DJ Infinity AZ. Just click on his name there. You can find it. But yeah, 7 p.m. Arizona time, we'll be going live and talking about everything about GRP and stuff. This podcast and stream that you guys watch all the time. And he's got some other interviews coming up, so should be good. As far as everything else, thank you guys again for jumping in. I appreciate you guys for always interacting and supporting me and watching the stream. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for the recap of UFC 323 and be on the lookout for the fighter interview that will be dropping on Combat Sports Today, and I'll be dropping it here in the next couple weeks probably. So and then tune in on Wednesday to DJ Infinity's Gcast. We'll be interviewing there and talking about the GRP and everything else podcasting. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks for all the fun and interaction. Thanks for all the support. Shawnee, thank you for the fucking donations, man. I appreciate you to the fullest. You didn't have to do that, and I appreciate you for doing it. So everyone else that jumped in, thank you very much. Make sure you hit that like button before you get out of here. If you're not subscribed, please do that as well. That's it for me. I'm out of here. Infinity, thanks again. It was a great stream and a great night. Yep. Thank you, Infinity. Thanks to everybody else. Tua, always appreciate you. Always fun talking with you too. That's it for me. I'm out of here. Take it easy. Tune into the recap tomorrow. That's it for me. I'm out of here. Take it easy. Peace.